Welcome back, everybody. It is I, Ganksy. Whoa, let me just turn this webcam off for a second. Is it? Actually, the lighting's good in here. I'm just like super shiny. I might actually turn that down just a little bit. Just give me a mere second. We're about to load into map number 1. Hope you're all having a good time and you are ready for some more pro scrims with Esports County. We have got a absolute smorgasbord of sweaties tonight. Just give me a moment while I dip behind the curtain. See how that looks. That looks a little bit better. I don't know. We'll see how we go. But yeah, we got an all-star lineup as per usual. As we're getting ready to kick off for map number 1. And who do we have in here? We got DEWA United repping Indonesia. Indonesia's really in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm seeing a lot of Indonesian flags. We got Supply Bang, love it. We've got Alter Ego LIMAX. We got NERO team. We got Bigatron Red Aliens. We got Geek Bam Indonesia. We got ION. We got Genesis Dogma. Got ONIC V365 NFT Team Secret repping Malaysia. We got Team HAQ. We got the DEADEYES guys from Nepal in the house. Repping Mongolia, we've got IHC Esports, SEAL Esports, STALWART Esports, and representing Vietnam, we've got Talent Esports. Look, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. We are on game number 1, heading over the island of Erangel. You can see the flight path right now as we head over the island of Sosnovka, Novo Rep Noye, directly under the flight path. That looks like STALWART Esports. They would be looking at this flight path and thinking, let's hop straight underneath it. And I suspect, ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what they're going to do. Let's have a look at who's out of the plane already. We've got V365 heading up to the north towards Milta with DEWA United. Of course, Bigatron Red Aliens like to land around that farm area. Although it looks like they are heading up to the north. We've got NFTs and we've got Team HAQ around that Novo drop. Looks like Talent Esports are going to be heading north towards Pachinki. We've got NERO heading up that way as well. Team Secret, Mad Toy in the mix. Fredo, Eye Shots, Kid 5 MX on the move up to Gatka. And looks like we could have a bit of a fracas down here in the military base itself. Let's jump on with Baron and get a bit of a look at what we're dealing with here. We've got Wally waiting in the wings over on Team 2. We've also got Alter Ego LIMAX nearby. Looks like Baron's taken a bit of a beating. He's down a half HP and slapped that circle on Sosnovka. Every inch of the Sosnovka Island is in Circle 1. And you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. It is on. That's it. Game number 1, you know it's going to be good when you see the entire island of Sosnovka in Circle 1. Every single centimetre, every single tree, building, bush is in that island. Every IGL right now is thinking it's gonna be a sweaty scrim. You know when the circle pops on Sosnovka that it's just going to be guaranteed action from start to finish. Let's jump on with Baron here. He's currently making moves up onto Supply Bang, currently holding that center compound apartment complex. Looks like these teams are just squaring up. We'll have a look at the map again, just see where everyone's landed, see if there are any other more hotspots around the map. Looks like IHC Alex has managed to get a run over onto a player, getting the first onto one of the members of ONIC as well. We'll jump on to Nick here. Nick's in the vicinity as well. Nick's looking to try and get into a vehicle with one of the members of NVP. And they are hunting. Look at Nick. They're looking for a revenge from Jar Jar. They are taking some shots from the hospital. That's possibly going to be Godless from IHC up there that is raining down hellfire with the DP28. Nick and Prabal have pulled up. They don't look like they want to take the fight just yet. They've got the gear to get in there, though. He's got the Uzi. He's got the AKM. He's got the right kind of machinery to make it work. But it looks like they just want to get a bit more armor. Couple of backpacks, level 3 helmet just getting picked up there. That's going to help. Aussie though gets a knock, takes one himself, firsted instantaneously. Nick on the front foot right now. Zion, Alex looking to push in. Now Alex already up on the top floor, jumps down to the second. Look at him go. He's already got an aerial advantage here. Oh, comes around, gets one, gets a double knock. Alex on fire. IHC Esports back in charge of this situation in the early game here in South Georgia Pole. What a turnaround there. Alex just jumping from building to building. He's still in Spider-Man mode. And that was, coming down. They were not expecting him just to come down that flight of steps. What a play there from IHC Esports coming out of Mongolia. And looks like perhaps he's just going to be staring down the barrel of a 4v1 now. Let's jump back into the military island where it's all going to go down, ladies and gentlemen. We've got CL Esports now looking for some higher ground positions. Look like Baron is currently getting a bit of a loot on. He's obviously taken out one of the members of this opposing team. And they're currently in a very defensive posture. In fact, prone behind doors. I mean, this is kind of not what we would expect. I mean, who hot drops into the military island just to go prone behind a door? I don't know, but I don't really want to watch it. Let's jump into Novo Repnoye where we've got THQ. So this is going to be Team HAQ from Malaysia. They're going up against the non-fungible thingamajigs from, where are these guys from? The internet. No, they're from Indonesia. And I like what Dayron's doing up here. Dayron's got a nice position. I like how he's working this little hill. It's going to give him some overlook, but it still gives him a bit of cover to work with as well. And you can see Dams is pushing up. Now, Lippy's got angle on Dams, but currently what he doesn't realise is there is a player sneaking up behind him. I'm trying to see where this player is. I did see somebody on a really wide flank. There he is, Zali. I love this play from Zali. This is the 200 IQ play. This is the kind of stuff that my team would do. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. It has to work. This has, look at it. Yes. Yes, it's not even the 200 IQ play. It's like the negative 200 plus positive 400 IQ play. It is like, just who would do such a thing? J-Ron, no, able to get a return frag, but I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Zully here from Team HAQ. Like, it's madness. And he's D-Ron's got a good angle on him though. D-Ron knows spots him out. He's going to go for a bit of a knock swim, and meanwhile his teammates, known as pushing up, he's got that UMP 45 ready to swing out, say g'day, or gets hit from behind. M249 just a little bit too much there. That's double knocks. It's all down to D-Ron. D-Ron, the sole surviving member, hits jams off the drop shot, but gets caught by Eichel with the M249. Heikel cleaning it up there, and Team HAQ taking charge of Novo Repnoye. 2 players knocked, 2 players up. They'll get a full reset and 4 elims on the board. Great play for a military team in the early stages of the game. Let's jump on with Team Secret here over at the bridge. Team Secret currently getting copying a bit of a spray from Rookie able to get a knot there. Mad Toy's trying to get in there and give him back as good as they're getting. But he's starting to take heavy fire. That McLaren's going to be smoking in a second, and that's another knock. Eye shot's going down as well. Jump on with Fredo here. Fredo's in mid revive here, and we'll see if Mad Toy's able to get a knock on a Fury. Fury's going to pull up and go for a 1v1 trade. Actually, he's gone down to the compound. Looks like Eyeshot's just been taken down again. So Eyeshot's going down for the second time. Fury about to meet the fury of Mad Toy with that red dot. Mini 14. Ooh. Alright, we just got to get the stream up in the Esports County channel. Make sure it's all good in the hood. And then we can get back to casting. Looks like it. Well, looks like Genesis Dogma's pulled up on this fight. Let's jump on with Booms. Boom. Boom, getting the clutch triple there. And I'm pretty sure I got the right. Wait, how did that happen? I was having some issues with the other stream. We are streaming on the Esports County official channel. Well, we're meant to be. It hasn't kicked in yet. I apparently put the wrong key in. Apologies about that one. It happens, especially when they let you know you're going to be casting within like 2 seconds of when it's actually going to happen. But it looks like Genesis Dogma starting to take charge of this military section. That's a dirty circle. That's a dirty circle. Let's jump on to Bigatron Red Aliens over here on the Novo Repnoye Bridge. As we've got Luxy up on the high ground here, and they are sticking it to DEWA United. Hands public copying a bit of a spray from multiple directions. As Uni goes down, it's just Hands Public remaining, and Bigatron Red Aliens, very nice positioning. I mean, if another team was to pull up on this bridge, yeah, it would be a bit rough. I mean, it would be a bit rough if another team was to rock up. And it looks like Seal Esports getting into a fracas. Oh, this one's getting messy as well. It's just Demo remaining. And there's multiple knocks on the side of Alter Ego LIMAX. We'll jump back on with Demo here, see if you can clutch it up. Ooh, he gets one, gets a second, but goes down to Fnatic. Fnatic there, able to clutch it up, or stop the clutch, prevent the clutching. Circle shifts down to the south. We've still got Bigatron Red Aliens on the bridge. We'll jump on with FRG. Let's jump on. Sorry about this. We've just got to get the other stream going on. We'll jump on with DEADEYES guys here to try to make their way across the bridge. So we've got the Bigatron Red Aliens currently holding that position. Liquid now starting to shift away. Looks like Liquid though, he is looking to gatekeep from here. And he's going to cop a fair bit of blue too. I mean, we're in circle 3. Turu loves getting a great shot there with the AWM. Shifu able to get another one. And Luxie's just going to back right out here. And why wouldn't you? Turu loves and Chari. We'll jump on with Turu. Turu's actually going for a bit of a swim. They're going to clean up. DEADEYES guys, I mean, they love fighting in the blue. They live in the blue. And but at circle 4, it's really going to start to tickle at this stage of the game. Luxie, you can see circle now shifting up onto the hill. This is going to be a very nasty zone. We'll look at IHC at the moment, currently in a pitch battle up against NERO. They're in CQC as well, fighting around here, and Godless able to clutch it up there with the drop shot. He'll be able to pick Alex and Zyle up too, and they don't have far to go just to get into the edge of zone. They're only a few meters away here. They do have GEEK fam up on the hill. Never heard those shots. They know something's going on down there, and they want to make sure IHC aren't able to get into the next zone and secure a good position for themselves. Luxy's able to get a knock onto Shifu, so let's see how Luxy's going with a bit of revenge. He's able to get Chari as well. Turu Loves is now rotating around, seeing if he can get an angle. Now Turu Loves, he's got the big dog AWM. Let's see if he can get a headshot with that bad boy. Oh, we may be able to get a revive here, but with 5 seconds left on the clock, just on the edge of zone. Oh, it's circle 5. Yeah, he may have to dip out of that one, and Luxy could spot him out on the rotation if he shows himself. He's still just on the periphery of circle. 7 seconds till it starts shifting in. Well, we've got Team HAQ coming in through the east side. Looks like Alter Ego looking for a central position. Genesis Dogma coming in through the south. We've got V365 as well making moves in. Turu Love Sir, he's just hanging out on the side of the mountain. It's actually not a bad angle. He's going to be able to spot out IHC in a moment. May even be able to get a knock. Meanwhile, Alter Ego, no one's really gone for the tippity top of that mountain. Like no one's really gone for it. Everyone's just holding the low ground. It's pretty much center zone. I don't see a single team up there. I mean, currently Alter Ego are sitting in center zone. They're holding that position. Looks like a few shots are getting, so Geek fam getting in a bit of trouble from IHC. Genesis Dogma also getting into a bit of a fracas with them just on the outskirts of zone here. And we can see Geek fam, they've taken a knock. We are down to 21 players, 8 teams alive. That's quite a lot of teams to see in the late game at this stage. And what a great first match to have on the military island. Oh, who's that with that Mini 14? Is that going to be FRG Zach? He sends a nade out into the direction of V365. Will it connect? Doesn't land. They are kind of pinned here. I don't know too. They could have angle on them. They kind of do, but they are getting tagged up. Circle centers up, so it goes basically to the middle. Alter Ego now sitting on the nuts. They're laughing. Like they've got dead center, late game positioning. They can just walk into the chicken dinner and grab, they can grab a large chips as well if they want. And get a few elims on the board. We've got Hontong here just going wild with the M416, not really landing. Genesis Dogma, Daybot's nearby, and almost called him Gaybot. Oh man, that's a meme and a half. He's going up to, he's pushing up onto Geek Fam. He's got Catalyse, Tom's DV just over the ridgeline. Looks like THQ getting into quite a few fights on the other side of zone. We'll jump on a Booms here. Booms is looking to push forward into zone and start holding that down for Genesis Dogma, as the rest of their team are now looking to center up, get a better position. They've still got Hontong here just waiting in the wings. Hontong's going to be keeping an eye onto Geek Fam, making sure they don't get any bright ideas. Booms now spots out Alter Ego. Now, the issue with Alter Ego's position is they are so central that everyone's going to have angle on them. Everyone's going to see them at the same time and start taking shots. And they need to be careful how they peek. But they need to peek. They need to stop these teams getting bright ideas and starting to rotate into central zone. And I like this play from Hontong. This positioning from Hontong, he's either baiting a shot out, he's doing whatever he can to make sure that GEEK fam don't get this rotation happening. He's putting smoke out, like he's just every trick in the book to make sure this team can't rotate into zone. Because if this team is the biggest problem for Genesis Dogma right now. If Genesis Dogma can deal with this team, they're going to end up short stacked in the late game with the blue to the back, and that can let them walk into a command. You know, they can walk into a chicken dinner. Meanwhile, IHC, they are starting to make moves. They're going to have an overlook onto Alter Ego LIMAX very shortly. Let's jump onto an aerial view here. We've got Frobbles heading out either side. Looks like we've got contact between Genesis Dogma and GEEK fam as well. Burns takes a knee. Catalyse goes down. Tom's DV, very low health points. That's happening just on the flank of circle. They get short stacked on zone though. Look at where their positioning is. They're short stacked right now. These teams are fighting over a very dominant position. They've got that little ridge line to work with. We've got two Reloves Sir still getting involved. We've got 6 elims on the side of DEADEYES, guys, and these guys aren't a quiet team. Like, they make noise, maybe a little bit too much noise, as Pombit's able to remove them from the lobby with the use of that nade. We've got 5 elims so far now for Alter Ego. We're down to our top 5, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be IHC, Alter Ego. We've got Genesis Dogma still in here, GEEK fam, and we've got another team that's been very quiet, and that's going to be THQ. Now, Pombit's able to get one knock. Can he go for the second? He's got the UMP45. I do hear Alex there with that Groza. Groza's a very deadly gun in the close range. Alex, though, able to get a nice frag. Return comes in from Pombit. Pombit finally goes down. It's just up to Fnatic, really. Fnatic's going to go for a reset. Looks like IHC have been taken out. Great play there from Alter Ego LIMAX. That's could secure them the chicken dinner. We'll jump on to IN2 here as THQ are starting to stretch their legs. And they're spreading out. Actually, they're in a good formation here. It's just Alan remaining for Genesis Dogma, and oh, that third party coming in from Fnatic. Alter Ego getting involved in this fight. Now, if Alan's able to get Daybot up back into this fight, and if Alter Ego start walking over THQ, and if both these teams here really get into a third party and cause heavy casualties on both sides, I think we could see Genesis Dogma taking this match out, simply because these guys are going to fight like nobody's business. Let's jump on Heikel here. Heikel's got a nade good to go. That's Pombit's already weak, and that nade's going to take him out from Heikel. Heikel's going to come up, finish the job. M249, M416 though from the other side. Zach goes down as well. It's all down to a one. It's basically a 1v2 now between Fnatic and Genesis Dogma. Genesis Dogma in the driver's seat right here in the late game. 10 elims on the board so far for Alter Ego LIMAX. They've had a great game, but Genesis Dogma want it more. 8 elims for them. It could look like another one, and that's going to be a winner-winner chicken dinner in the bag unless Fnatic can pull off a clutch 1v2. Alan going for the heal. Let's jump on with Daybot here. Daybot's a little bit closer. Fnatic's looking to get a reset right now, as Alan is now starting to push forward. He's going to try and bait him out with the vehicle, maybe even just go for the full send. He better be careful though. That's a risky play. If he gets taken out himself, he's taken heavy fire now. The resets come through. He's going to have to get a knock right now. He's going to have to get a knock real quick. Gets one, gets two. That's the 1-2. Genesis Dogma, winner, chicken dinner. Take it out in our first game on Erangel, and what a game. Sosnovka. First game, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. This is the Esports County Pro Scrims. You know You know what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. You know what it's about. Hontong, mate. Hontong put in a lot of work. I'd love to see his damage numbers, but no elims. Daybot got 2. Boom's got 3. Alan got the Penta. Good stuff to Alan there. Really holding it down for his team. That's 10 in total. Double digits. Well done to Genesis Dogma. Alter Ego LIMAX picking up the second place there. Getting a total of 10 elims as well. So big points for them. Potato getting a triple. Fnatic getting a triple. Pondbit getting a quadra. Huge stuff there from Pondbit and the rest of the gang. THQ Heichel's got to get the MVP with the top fragging abilities in this lobby, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 6 elims. What a beast. Zach's got a single. Dams has got a single. Zully picked up a double. That's going to be another 10. All our top 3 teams, 10 elims apiece. It's going to be down to placement points. It's down to placement points. They've all got the fragging ability, but Genesis Dogma, they just played the game better. IHC, they had a total of 8 elims. Good stuff from them. Good to see them in that late game too. Excellent work coming out from Alex, one of the newer players on the IHC roster, really starting to find his, he's starting to find his stride, get into the pace, and he's got 5 elims, so he's got the Penta. Golla's picking up a double and Zyle getting a single. Geek Fam doing pretty well. Only 1 elim, but good placings. Deadeyes guys, always good times for the Deadeyes guys. They got 2 apiece. And Bigatron Red Aliens picking up 5 elims. We've got the V365 crew getting a single. NERO not getting anything, but not really. Maybe 1 point for placement. Seal getting 3 with 1 apiece. DEWA United in there. ION. So, you can see where all the elims kind of went on the first page here in game number 1. So that was Aaron Gould, everybody. Hope you had a good time. We're going to go to a really quick break. Then we're going to be back at you for game number 2 on Miramar. So don't go anywhere. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I will catch you guys after the break for Miramar.
copies all. Go ahead. Message to observer. Alpha 3 rounds, 18 delay in effect. 3 guns. Bravo 2 rounds. Advise, give a visual on enemy paratroopers in grid product uniform. 5-9er, 1-1-9er. I don't know, we're on to them. Break.
Great. There's the last. I don't know how anybody ever did that. Be up in your face. Dark Star, see that out. Dark Star copies all. Go ahead. Message to observer. Alpha 3 rounds, 18 delay in effect. 3 guns. Bravo 2 rounds. Advise, give a visual on enemy paratroopers in grid product uniform. 5-9er, 1-1-9er. I don't know, we're on to them. Break. Wow. That's great.
Hey everyone, we're getting ready for game number 2 here in the Esports County Pro Scrims. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, your support is greatly appreciated. We're getting ready to jump into game number 2, and we are on Miramar, baby. That is right. We have got some Miramar action coming at you real soon. Got some love for Bigatron in the chat. Let's go, Bigatron. The game will be starting very soon. Just letting in, we'll get a look at this flight path, and then we'll get a look at our next match. Let me know how you found those, because I was streaming those that Chinese stuff recently. Let me know what you thought, because I was getting into it, and apparently it's going to go on for a while, so I wouldn't mind streaming it again, because like apparently they've got some Malaysian teams in it. I heard they've got some Pakistani teams in it, and I'm keen. I'm keen to give it another watch. Like I've still got no idea what they're doing, but it's bloody entertaining. That's the best part. So we might have a bit more of that on the channel real soon. But what we're going to have right now, ladies and gentlemen, is our next match as we are on the plane heading over Miramar. We're going to get a look at this flight path right now as we head from El Pozo down to Impala. We got Monte Nuevo, Crater Fields, Power Grid, Picado, San Martin, Hacienda del Patron, Graveyard, Minas Generales, La Bendita, Junkyard, El Azahar, Los Leones, and that's about it. That's within range of the flight path. Look, you could back jump to Trailer Park and Ruins. Cabrera's a possibility. It's a bit of a glide, but it is doable. Picado's definitely in the mix. We're going to see some Picado action, 100% guaranteed. You know we're going to see some Picado action. So strap yourselves in and enjoy the show as we got IHC, of course, heading down to Monte Nuevo. IHC, of course, they love Monte Nuevo. Monte Nuevo is their home, and it looks like the looks like they're going to be joined. Looks like they got some company. Who's this going to be? It looks like Genesis Dogma. Genesis Dogma are going to be joining them there, and hey, joining them, let's get it right into it, right? Because Alex is down. It's just Zyle and Icy remaining. Let's have a peek at Zyle here. Zyle's he's taking a bit of a beating as well, as we're just kind of just let it get into it, all right? Got me Australian internet here. Give it a moment to calm down. Hontong's about to get some prime positioning. Oh, Hontong's got the goods. Oh, defensive nade goes out though. That's going to allow Alex to go and get the get reset. But Hontong's going to get right in there, and down goes Zyle. Alex has been picked up. Icy's still on a full bar, but we've got Alan here waiting in the wings. He's got eyes on Icy and ears as well. He's going to be able to hear his movement and spot him out. We'll jump on with Icy real quick, see what Icy's up to here. He's going to be looking to hopefully get a knock. Hontong knows looking to get a double here, and he's got to be careful about that. AKM coming in from the side from Alan, and Daybot's going to be here any minute now. So yeah, we've got, look, Alan's pushing. They know they've got Icy isolated. And you can already hear the push coming through. Icy's got that M249. And Alan's about to push up. Try and get this knock on Icy. Icy jumps out the window though. Oh no, he goes out on the balcony, but Alan's able to clean him up. Daybot goes in for the knock. It's just Alex remaining now. Let's jump on with Alex. Alex is rotating around the side as Icy will be confirmed, and he's going to try and get a pickup. But Alan, mate, Alan's on fire in this early game here. 2 elims already free on the board so far for Genesis Dogma. These guys are killing it. Let's jump into Picardo and have a look at what the GO is here. We've got Bigatron with 2 elims on the board already. Zaxi has been taken out. Liquid is still in the mix. He is sporting a very, very lowered health bar though. We've got Team HAQ in the casino. They're going to roll the dice up against Bigatron Red Aliens, previous world champions. They've got a lot to prove. They've fallen from grace, so to speak. Like, this is a team that, got as high as you could in the PUBG Mobile world. They won the world championships. They were the best of the best, the cream of the crop, and they haven't really been performing up to that standard as of late. And we're all kind of sitting there wondering, what's going to happen. When is this team going to come back to form and what we're used to seeing? But it looks like Team HAQ are going to start pushing up. We've got Liquid. Liquid's backing out of this one. We've also got, looks like Top. We'll stay on this fight. I want to see Bigatron fighting in Picardo. I mean, I do see some Stalwart Esports up against, who are they fighting in here? Let's just watch one fight at a time. Come on, let's not get too weird. The people complain. They always complain when I jump around. So let's stick on the Bigatron with aliens, give the people what they want, and we'll just watch this fight out a bit, instead of going all ADD on the spectator client. And so we'll click on Zali. Zali's got an overlook position, so he's in the apartments. His job is going to be gathering information and knocking players. The rest of the game, you can see tight formation, running as a three-man crew. They're second they hear High Boy, and I feel like Zali's probably given up the goose. They're going to collapse onto High Boy. High Boy's in a bad position. You can see Zaxi already rotating around. If Zaxi gets caught out by Zali though, and yeah, High Boy goes down. It's all, and like we can watch this whole engagement going down from Zali's positioning. You can see the power that he holds. He's the key to the success of this fight. In fact, if I was Zali, I would have held that position. I reckon it's a good spot. Him giving that up, it gives Luxy the opportunity to move around. Although Bigatron Red Aliens are in a position now where they're clearly on the defensive. Of course, Deadeye's guys are going to appear on the edge of our screen. I mean, is anyone surprised that we just see Deadeye's guys appearing in the distance? These guys, they smell trouble and run straight towards it. Deadeye's guys, they catch a whiff of trouble. They are just pelting. They are pelting towards it. Guns out, ready to go. How you going? We're Deadeye's guys. Say g'day to your mum. These guys love trouble with a capital T, and they're already looking at third party this fight. They can smell the kill feed. They can smell it. Bigatron, though, they are seriously on the back foot. It's all down to Luxy. Luxy now looking down the barrel of can he clutch it up though? No, it's they're just going to rush in. We've even got a little green man. It's going to help them out. Deadeye's guys, they hear this fight though. You reckon they're going to push in on it? Does look like Team Secret are going up against Stalwart Esports. If they just eliminated Stalwart, so we did miss Team Secret versus Stalwart Esports in San Martin. I kind of wish I watched that as well, but we can only watch one fight at the same time because we only have one spectator client, so fat rips to that. Hopefully we'll be able to catch them in the second Miramar game if they go for round 2. Meanwhile, NERO's going up against ONIC here, just kind of in the Badlands between San Martin and Graveyard. Looks like they've managed to get a single player. We can hear shots going out onto another one. That's going to be McClary. McClary getting a knock, possibly on a player that's just pushed into the compound, or maybe someone at some distance. I don't see any players nearby. It must have been a bit of a long range, or maybe it was a confirm. But we've also got V365. They could be running the gauntlet past Deadeye's guys. Currently, we've got Genesis Dogma just still into it. These guys just don't hold back. We've got Alter Ego, their nemesis from game number 1, and Big Nate comes out. It's going to take Alan down low. So Alan, he was the finisher. He was the dominator in game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. He got the winner chicken dinner for Genesis Dogma, and it was a great game from Genesis. And Alter Ego, they were there in the late game too. But one of these teams, if they commit to a 4v4 right now, Hontong was in there too. In fact, did they get the chicken dinner? I feel like Hontong. I remember Hontong put in a fair bit of work. Alan and Daybot. Can't even remember now. Getting old, ladies and gentlemen. So my memory. Let me have a look back at the bloody thing. Where are we? It was Genesis Dogma. See, I'm not. I don't have Alzheimer's yet. But yeah, Hontong put in a fair bit of work. He didn't get any elims, but he definitely was a bit of a playmaker, a bit of a troublemaker, and was making, generally just making stuff happen for his team. And sometimes you see that in players. Like they don't get a lot of elims, but they do put out huge damage number. The utility usage is all over the joint, and they're just generally a good player on the team. They're a support player, but sometimes they do actually get a fair bit of damage. But and they're the key. They can be the key ingredient, or certainly the spice that kind of makes a team happen. But here in the mid game, like these teams have just settled down a bit, and we can see V365 rotating around. They're looking for some good positioning in the center of zone. We've got Deadeye's guys just sniffing them out, seeing if they can get involved in something. It does look like Alter Ego are going to start committing to this fight. You can see they've got resources all over the place, and Ponbit's starting to get in there. They've got a knock, and they know it's Genesis Dogma, and they love a good fracas, but Ponbit gets taken down to half HP. Daybot's going to come over the top. He's going to, I love that little drop shot from Ponbit there. That prone movement there was amazing, because basically if he didn't go prone then, he would have been knocked for sure. Now Hontong comes over the top, gets that crucial knock, almost gets the double. Hontong's on fire. And exactly what I was saying, he's just a bit of a troublemaker for Genesis Dogma, and he could be in trouble himself though. Fnatic taking him out with a nade there. The follow-up will be swift and merciless, as he is confirmed. That brings us down to a straight-up 3v3, ladies and gentlemen. And Daybot here going mano-a-mano up against Fnatic. Fnatic's got the upper hand, and that's Genesis Dogma out of the lobby in 13th position already in the early stages of the game. How about that? That is what a... I wasn't expecting that one. That took me by surprise. Let's jump back on with Deadeye's guys, because Deadeye's guys have got a knock, which means they're going to push, right? Because Deadeye's guys, these guys don't take their finger off the button ever. If you looked up full send in the dictionary, there'd be a picture of Shifu, sir, Chari, Fragboy, and Turu. Look at them. They're just in it. They're just all over it. Shifu goes down. Chari's going to have to back him up there. Oh, long bomber coming out from Prey. Turu's going to have to get a revive happening. Hades is on the revive duties as well. Fragboy kind of needs to get involved somehow in this fight. He needs to get something done, and he needs to get it done quick. I reckon he's got to be able to put a bit of pressure on these long bombers, stop them peeking. The fact that they've got that long range ability is really going to cause problems for Deadeye's guys. The real advantage Deadeye's guys have right now is they've got V365 split into two pairs, and if they can drive a wedge in between that split, then they can take them on their own terms. We've also got Alter Ego. If they keep popping this ridge, they're going to keep taking the knee. I mean, these headshots are going to be swift, fast, furious, and relentless. We can see Hades coming over the top. He knows he's got that long bomb and support from the back line, and that's giving him the confidence he needs. This is causing big problems for Deadeye's guys. Frag Boy now. Frag Boy staring down the barrel of a 1v4 situation. Keen's low. We could be seeing a third party coming in from Alter Ego LIMAX, but it's not looking good for Deadeye's guys with 3 players taken out. Unlikely that Frag Boy is going to be making out of this one alive, and Keen from V365 delivers the final blow. Deadeye's guys exit the lobby in 11th position. V365, excellent gameplay there. Let's jump into the center zone here. We've got our NFTs, and they are downhill at the moment, and we're just trying to get some altitude and see who's up here. It's going to be Fnatic from Alter Ego, almost getting Nona. Look at Nona's health bar, or clear lack of it. One more hit point. Oh, he's got to be spewing. He didn't land a 5.56 round off that spray. Right, we'll jump on with Team Secret now. Team Secret's making their way into circle. Looks like Keen's able to get a knock on Denoda there. But Team Secret are pushing up onto DEWA United here, just on the edge of circle. Eye shots with a high ground position. Oh, eye shot spots out Steve Boy. He's got that mini 14. He's looking to go for a prone M4 spray. And that's just nasty. If Kenneth spots him out, Kenneth isn't aware of his position. He's going to be able to get Steve Boy with a nice 1-2. Steve Boy just... oh, look at Steve Boy dance like nobody's watching, Steve. Move. Work that body. Get out of the way, right? That is exactly... When you hear 5.56 rounds whizzing around you, you've got to get the footwork involved and just get out of there. And... Right, he was doing his best impersonation of Keanu Reeves back in '99. As it looks like Mad Toy's taken a few hits. We've got... I'm liking the way that Team Secret's playing this. They've got Fredo waiting in the wings. Looks like Eye Shots is going to be on the high ground. They've got another team. T2I pulling up behind them. Eye Shots, what's he going to do here? He does have cover, and they are going to be able to retreat to this compound. They're in a pretty good position in zone, or they were until it hard shifted away from them. But let's see where they're going to rotate to now, as zone has shifted towards Pozo. It's between Pozo and Monte Nuevo. And there's only currently Alter Ego holding that high ground. We've got a big bunch of teams over here that are getting into a freeway. We've got GEEK Fam up against THQ. They've got a couple of knocks, and it's just Zach remaining. And I'm not sure why they couldn't see him there. He goes down as well. It's just Zali. Zali's quite far away, actually. And not going to be able to stop those confirms coming through. As Katalis gets taken out. We've got V365 in this fight as well. And it's just Dams and Zali remaining now for THQ. They are sandwiched between V365 and GEEK Fam. V365 outside of zone, 1 second left on the clock. They have to push forward, get into the next circle. Audrey, Katao, Tom's DV also need to push in slightly. Dam's able to get a nice knock. They're going to have their work cut out for them in this 2v4 though. Nades, all that nade's going to hurt. And Team Secret still need to get into zone as well, as it is going to start closing in very shortly. Zali's in the shack. It looks like Geek Fam is just going to hang back. In fact, they may even just choose to rotate. That's a cheeky rotation from Geek Fam. They may even look to just rotate around this one, as Gremory's now going to push forward. He's going to spot out Zully any minute now. He doesn't see Zully. Zully's now invisible. Zully's behind the shack. They don't know where he is. Oh, he gets caught out by Geek Fam from the side, which means it is just going to be Dams remaining, and Keen's pushing up. Katao now spots out Gremory, gets one knock, almost gets a double onto Hades. These teams just absolutely fighting like cats and dogs at the end of zone. Meanwhile, Team Secret starting to push in on the other side of zone. We've got T2I nearby. Alter Ego, LIMAX still up on that high ground positioning above them on the mountaintop. Got Pombit up here. Pombit's got a good bird's eye view of everything that's happening below him. Fnatic as well. They've got the whole team up here. Mad Toys spotted out one of the members of T2I down in the valley, hiding behind hay bales. It is going to be Talent Esports, and gets the blow up on him. Circle shifts, goes straight onto DEWA United. They get center zone. What a shift! That is an absolute classic shift. Straight onto the best compound in zone. Every team is going to be wanting to push into this compound right now. Alter Ego and LIMAX, they're going to have to get down off the top of their mountain. And DEWA United, are just every single team is going to start pushing into that compound real quick. And one team in particular that can easily clean up is going to be Alter Ego and LIMAX. But yeah, Team Secret at some point, they have to push in and make a run for this compound. I'm wondering if they just rush it. Like, do they just, like, is it worth just rushing the compound? Like, at some point, they've just got to make a run for it. Can they go around the edge here? If they spend too long rotating around, though, in front of all these teams, that vehicle will get blown up. Maybe they're looking to get cover from it, but they do. This is an interesting way that they're pushing this. They've got Freddo and Ice Shots working angles from behind them. They are going to start copying a few knocks. Mad Toy is able to get a first aid kit off as Kid 5 goes down. And it looks like Alter Ego, though, have pushed onto their position. Hey, they're going to have high ground above them. And Pombit, though. If Pombit's able to... he's going to have to get a revive onto his teammate first. And we've got Miliano. He takes out Fnatic. And now everyone's just rushing to find a way into zone. It's looking like DEWA United is going to clean up here and get quite a few elims as well. As Mad Toy's about to go mano. The MG3 comes out on top. As zone is closing in, we've got teams all around this area taking fire. Team Secret under heavy fire from multiple sight lines. Ramones from NFT spots out Audrey from Geek Fam. There's just zero cover here. We've got the rest of Geek Fam just in circle here, actually, on the other side of zone. They've got brilliant positioning. Team Secret go down. Tom's DV able to spot them out. And in fact, I think that was Nona from NFT that got that final confirm. So we are down to 6 teams. It will be NFTs, Team HAQ, Geek Fam. Meanwhile, up here on the hill, Talent have made their way in through the valley. They were hanging out behind haystacks before, and they've managed to get into the late game here. Circle 5 shifts onto the compound again. That has got to be, you know, they are DEWA United currently contenders for the world record for consecutive center zone shifts. They're laughing right now. I mean, you can't get any luckier than that. This nade could really seal the deal for Ramones. Looks like it misses, actually, although is he still getting the cook on it? Goes out. Boom! Lands it. Solid nade from Katala's Nona now. Playing as a solo. 6 elims on the board for NFT. Great gameplay from them so far here in Miramar on game number 2. GEEK fam running a full team. 12 elims. They've been going hard out. These guys have been fragging out of their minds. We've got Dams who's currently snaking across the road. Do you reckon anyone notices Dams over there? Do you reckon he's just thinking, I hope no one spots me. Well, someone spotted him. Sorry. That rips. He got spotted. Nona's just in circle 2, but it looks like the rest of GEEK fam are going to push in here as Nona's now looking to try and clutch it up, but Kotaku or Katao able to get the job done. It's now a 4v4, just a straight up 4v4 between DEWA United and GEEK fam. DEWA United, not a single kill. How can you hold center zone for that long and not get a single elim? I'm disappointed. I don't know what to say. This is GEEK fam's game. GEEK fam have already won. They've basically got a chicken dinner in elims. Let's jump on with GEEK fam. They've got 15 elims, so they've got a chicken dinner already. They don't need 15 placement points. They've already got 15 points. DEWA United need the 15 points because they've got nothing. They've got no elim points. They've basically got no points right now. They've got 12 basically. They've at least got 12 points. But if they went out right now and didn't get a single elim, they'd have 12 points. GEEK fam would have 30 points. See the differential there? That's the kind of difference in gameplay you see from a team that's just been running around the edges, taking numbers, compared to a team that has just gotten center zone and not really taken full advantage of it. Sometimes you don't want to get center zone. Sometimes you get center zone, and because you're so concerned about holding it and not getting pushed, you don't play in a way that is conducive to getting eliminations. You're not pushing teams because you're holding. Teams aren't pushing you because they can't. And 3, you don't want to peak, so you're not getting involved in these third parties. And I really feel like they could have gotten involved in more of these fights, especially with Team Secret's rotation. Team Secret rotated right in front of them earlier on, and I felt like Team Secret could. And now this kind of push, it's the one time they haven't gotten zone, and they're just going to fall apart. GEEK fam, I reckon GEEK fam have got it in the bag. I'd be surprised if GEEK fam got a single knock in this situation. That nade's probably going to be able to get 1 or 2 of them. That low toss. Oh, Katali's just go down. But that's double knocks now. Steve Boy's the last remaining player. And game, set, match. That's going to be winner chicken dinner for GEEK fam. GEEK fam taking the dub with a huge elim count, ladies and gentlemen. That's big numbers. Those are serious numbers, right? Let's look at it. Katali's getting a triple elims. That's going to be our lowest elim count for GEEK. Audrey getting 6. Tom's getting a quadra. Katao getting a 6. Now let's put all that together, and what does that equal? That equals 19 elims plus your 15 placement points. That is going to be it's going to be 34 points, isn't it? Let me do some quick maths. That's a huge game for GEEK fam. And then you look at Hens Public, they get 12 points, right? You look at 12 points, they've basically more than doubled their points, almost tripled it. Alright, so huge point differential, different gameplay. Sometimes it's not. People say you get lucky when you get zone. I don't know. Sometimes it is. Sometimes luck is what you make it. It's not what you get given. It's what you make. And GEEK fam certainly showed that here on Miramar. NFT picking up 3rd position. They went pretty hard out. Nona got a quadra, Ramones and D-Ron picked up a single each. It's going to be a total of 6. Not bad. They got more points than DEWA United, so that's 16 in total for them in the overall scheme of things. Team HAQ from Malaysia, they picked up 5 elims and a 4th place positioning. Very consistent team. We've always seen them in the late game so far tonight. Great to see Talent Esports from Vietnam. They picked up 5th position with Boy T and Rookie picking up a double each for a 4 in total. We had, I always forget this team because they don't have their buddy tags. We had Supply Bang getting 6th position, no elims. We had Team Secret getting into the 7th spot with a total of 5 elims. So Kid 5 had a triple, Fredo got a single, and Mad Toy got a single as well. Nero picking up 6 with McLaren Flyboy getting singles and Miliano getting a quad. Fnatic got a quad for Alter Ego LIMAX. Potato got a double and Pond got a double, so good stuff for them. 8 in total. That's a big elim count for 9 players. That kind of makes your 9th place start looking a bit more like a 4th place. Like that's a really those are good numbers for a team that went out, kind of in the mid game. Kind of makes them look like a top 5, top 3 team, in terms of overall match standing. So good work for Alter Ego. V365 getting 4 on the board singles for Pre and Hades, and Keen picking up a double. And they kind of made it pretty far into the late game. A lot of these teams actually made it quite far into the game. It's just very hectic towards the end there. Deadeye's guys put on a good show, but they just didn't get any elims for it. Bigtron ION not getting a lot done either. Hontong and Allen picking up a double each for Genesis Dogma. Unfortunately bowing out early. ONIC going out in 14th. Stalwart Esports going out in 15th. Bigatron Red Aliens, Highboy only getting a double. They went out in 16th there in Picardo. Seal Esports also bowing out early with a single. And IHC, of course, we saw were the first team eliminated in Monte Nuevo. So we're going to go to a very quick break, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you are enjoying the stream right now. If you're not, thanks for being here anyways. Whenever people get in the chat and say they're not having a good time, look, I take it on board. Like if you don't like what you hear, I will, I don't know what I can do. I can, I can't make everyone happy, but I'll give it a crack. But if you do like the stream, make sure you do hit that like button. If you really like the stream and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Even if you don't like the stream, just hit the like button. I don't care. But we'll go to a very quick break. I'll catch you back real quick for game number 3. We're going back to Erangel, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back very shortly. Welcome back, everybody. We are not going back to Erangel. We're going to Sanok. And you know what that means. We all know what that means. It does not need to be said.
I don't know how anybody ever did that.
We have a quick look at the chat. See how everyone's going. Yeah, it looks like you're all having a good time. It's only going to get better. So yeah, we are going to Sanok. Oh, we've had the old. We've had a stop. We've stopped the match, so we're back in the lobby. We are back in the lobby. Just waiting to see what the geo is. We've had a technical situation with one of the teams, which means we will have to wait uno momento until we get things back underway before we kick things off for Sanhok for match number 3 at the Esports County Pro Scrims. Huge thanks to everyone, by the way, on my channel, Ganksy. I love your work. You're all a bunch of legends. Thanks, everyone, for subbing up. We just hit 4,400. Make sure a couple of you unsub, though. Let's get it under 4,400. I love how... I remember when it got to 4,000, I wanted to post it, and then it dipped below, and I was like, you sons of... Yeah, it was good time, so do it again, I don't care. But we just cracked 4,400, so thanks for that. Good stuff. Hopefully we can get up to 5k at some point in the near future. I'm thinking it is doable, but we just have to have some more high-level clutch gameplay for that one. But we are loading into Sanok right now. We're back in the game. Let's have a quick look. Look at that. We are back on Sanok. We're going to be checking out boot camp real soon. Boot camp will Painan, wherever our fancy takes us. I'm feeling like spectating Stalwart Esports this time, because we saw Bigatron in the last one and we did miss Stalwart Esports, so we'll give Stalwart Esports a bit of love in this game. I'm going to jump on with the boys, so we are good to go there. Somebody in the chat said Safal, who's also in the chat, is the coach of Nova. Cool. I wish I coached Nova. I wouldn't know what to do. Do they need coaching? I guess they do. I guess everyone needs a coach. But yeah, they must train pretty hard. We'll be kicking things off very shortly. Thanks everyone for being patient. You know, we always get these technical gremlins. It's just a matter of course. So just kick back, relax before we get into all of the action for game number 3 at the Esports County Pro Scrims. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Make sure that button is not red and get the like button involved as well. It's always greatly appreciated. Let's go. We are getting ready to get into this game right now, and we are on with Stalwart Esports as we head over the island of Sanhok. We can see we've got a quite northerly flight path, but where is the action going to be? Is it going to be Paradise, Bootcamp, Ruins, Painan, Hartin, Cow? Where is the big hot drop going to be? I'm thinking boot camp. I reckon boot camp's going to go off. I've just got that boot camp feeling, and but who's going to be challenging? Who's going to be having a crack at the title? We know that Stalwart Esports go there. It does look like Bigatron's going to be joining them. So we've got the Bigatron Red Aliens heading towards boot camp. We're on board with Top from Stalwart Esports, one of the top baggers with action as well from the PMGC. You can see there we've also got Seal Esports, and let's go. All right, it's boot camp time. Let's just let the emulator settle in for a minute. Oh, Zaxi taking a few hits. Looks like Leo's getting into it. Pika's taking the knee as Scry's able to get a nice knock onto Zaxi. We'll get that confirmed as well. Luxy currently downstairs. Liquid's up top. Scry's going for a push. He does take a bit of a beating with the grenade there. The fireball able to chunk him down to 75 HP. Looks like there's a lot of players in this vicinity. We've also got NFTs up on the top. Wally jumps down into the trenches. We've got Action down there at the moment. Action comes out with that Tommy gun, able to get the quick knock confirmed. See you later. And meanwhile, back up top, we've got Leo. Leo taking shots. Scry down at barely any health. Liquid and Luxy still in the main building. Now, if Liquid's looking to push, now would be a good time to do it. He's probably going to hear some of these footsteps. He's definitely going to be aware of Top's positioning. Top very nearby. Top's going to push into that middle section very soon. Liquid's going to spot him out. If he does start moving towards Liquid, Liquid's going to be able to deal with him real quick. Does look like Leo is also applying pressure from the other side. You can see Demo and Baron are moving around. And, well, we've had a bit of a... Let's just stick on with Liquid here. We'll just watch Liquid's view. Somebody said, where am I from? I'm Australian, mate. I hope that's okay. Hope you can handle it. Oh, nice lane out there from Liquid. And I like the fact that he didn't commit to it, as they are all pushing him. Action's going straight in there. Action and Top come out. Top's able to clean him up real quick. Liquid goes out. That means Bigatron down to 2 players already. Down to 1 player. It's just Highboy remaining. There's... Luxy's gone down, and who is that going to be pushing in? I don't think anyone's like pushing in real quick. Look at the nade from Leo. Look at the nade from Leo. Oh, if that nade had a little bit more bounce on it, that nade would have absolutely destroyed Bigatron Red Aliens. Let's jump on with Scry here. Scry's now in the main building. He's up the top. We've got Action now downstairs. Action swings out. Goes back in, he takes a knee. We've got double knocks now on the side. It's just all down to Pika. Let's jump on with Pika. Pika's the last remaining player from... Oh, Scry's still up as well. Where's Scry at the moment? I think Scry was able to get a nice return frag there. Looks like Highboy's able to get Demo as well from Seal Esports. So Seal Esports, they are actually starting to get picked apart a little bit here. And Bigatron's back on their feet and fighting. We've got NERO and NFTs in the area as well. They aren't going to be third-partying just yet. I do hear some shots from these teams. Baron's quite separated from the rest of them. But maybe Bigatron could walk out of this one victorious. It's within the realms of possibility. I mean, Baron's probably not looking pretty good odds at the moment as a solo. No elims so far. STALWART Esports back. They've got all 4 players back up. Huge stuff for STALWART Esports. Look, they're a Novo team. That's why we clicked on them. That's why we've watched them from start to finish here in boot camp, because we saw them get taken out by Team Secret on Miramar, and we just wanted to see if there was a redemption arc in here for STALWART Esports, and it looks like there is, as Baron's trying to go for the 1v1 trade at range up against Scry. Scry does manage to get him down quite low. We've still got Bigatron in the mix. Let's jump on the map here and just see just how many teams are in this area. There are quite a few that are going to be kind of waiting in the wings, hanging around on these ridge lines, looking at third party from range. It looks like one of the members of NFT has been knocked. He will get confirmed. That's going to be going on to the side of Genesis Dogma. So Genesis Dogma are nearby. Looks like Booms is in the kill feed as well. But we are currently still in the boot camp situation. We've still got Bigatron, Highboy, and Luxy just holding it down in the warehouse. Luxy, both of them rocking M4s. Highboy, though, does have the DBS, so that's going to give him some serious close range abilities. And he's looking for a good angle. I think what Bigatron are trying to do here is try and get the first knock on the board. They want to get that first initial knock. When you're staring down the barrel of a 2v4 up against a team like STALWART Esports in the home base of boot camp, getting the first knock is crucial. That's exactly where you want to be in this fight. You do not want to be, in a 1v4. 2v4 is bad enough. If you can make it a 2v3, you've got something to work with. But if you're looking at a 2v4 or 1v4, the odds are really stacked against you. So I can understand why they are playing defensively. They're trying to see if something, if one of these players from Stalwarts is going to make a mistake. You can see Top going, They're figured out where Bigatron are. They're starting to push forward. Top's really getting into it now. I reckon if they get a nade in there, with the right angle. I reckon Top's just going to push in there, but they've got that DBS. I mean, they've got the DBS on board. The DBS is really capable of just sitting someone right down real quick. Baron's also in the mix here. Baron could be a bit of a spoiler player here, just sitting on the sidelines. He's going to take out Action right now. There's no way Action gets away. Highboy actually able to get the knock, but Highboy goes down, and that means that Top's going to be able to get the drop onto Luxy, and that is Bigatron Red Aliens out for the count. Stalwart Esports in charge, but they are down to a 3-man, 6 E-Libs on the board. Baron's still causing problems. They've got a lot of other teams collapsing on this area, and it is... This is the danger of winning boot camp. You might win the battle, but you don't win the war. You might win boot camp, but you don't win Sanhok. You can walk out of boot camp victorious as the team that beat all who dropped there, and then boom, you get taken out by one of these teams sitting on a hill. And that it's happened so many times before. We've got ION up there on the hill at the moment. They're probably looking at Baron. Look at him jumping around there. He's giving angles. We've got Genfos up on the high ground. Genfos could scope in, spot him out. We've also got GEEK Fan moving into this position as well. We've got NERO also nearby. Look at them. They're all just waiting, licking their chops, seeing who's going to walk out of boot camp victorious. They might start fighting each other, but it is one of those. It is one of those things. You can win boot camp, but can you win Sanhok? You know, they're two different games. They're two different battles. You know, it is always good to see a team win the boot camp hot drop. But you know, there's more to Sanhok than boot camp. But for Stalwart Esports right now, you know, it's been a fantastic hot drop for them. They're sitting on 16 limbs. They've got a great bit of momentum. If they are able to rotate to the north and get out of boot camp, you know, with these 3 members still remaining, and you know, rotate into this circle. I mean, they're currently, you know, it hasn't picked which island it's going to go on yet. I reckon it's going to end up at the river compound that GEEK Fam are at. We've got Team HAQ. Looks like Mad Toy's just taken a knee. So we've got Team Secret nearby in an engagement. Actually, that's going to be up here at the top. Let's jump on with... this is Supply Bank here. Looks like Kid5MX doing his best impersonation of a lawn. As Supply Bank do have a bit of a high ground. If they spot him... Oh, this guy... I reckon Matto's going to spot him out. No way Matto doesn't see him. He's right there. He's got to see Matto. He's got to know where Matto is. Does Kid 5 have any idea? He's got to see him. No way. I can't even believe what I'm seeing right now. How did these players not see each other? Mate, they got to go to... Should have went to Specsavers, mate. Like, what are you doing? Let's have a look here. It looks like they are about to collapse on Baron. We'll watch the rest of boot camp for a minute and see what Baron's up to. Because it looks like they are starting to push forward, and Baron's about to... oh, one of them's taking the Nido, and if Top goes down, Top does go down. It's Clutchtown population Baron right now in boot camp, as 2 members of Stalwart Esports have been taken out with the help of Bigatron ION. Now, where is that? That's all the members. That's all the members. Stalwart Esports getting taken out. So Baron, like, kind of clutching it up. He did take out one player. The rest of them got taken out by ION. That's what I'm talking about. Look, what was I saying like a minute ago? I was saying you can win the battle, but you know, you don't always win the war. And these teams that love to third party from up on the hilltops, they could just sit there waiting. It's not, it's battle royale. It's PUBG Mobile. This is the game we play. This is what we sign up for when we enter the lobby. You know, some people say it's not fair. Some people say it's cheeky. It's sneaky. It's dirty. How can you sit there and wait for a fight to finish? But hey, it's battle royale. It's a game we play, and ION know how to play it. And unfortunately for Stalwart Esports, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. As Team Secret getting taken out as well by Supply Bank. So it looks like they ran smack bang into that trap, unfortunately for them. So that was not a great outcome for them up in the north of the map. All right. We've got THQ Just rolling around. ION up on the high ground here. Things are starting to settle down just slightly. GEEK fam are taking shots from afar. They've been holding this river compound for a while. Oh, Alter Ego. Nice spot from them. Oh, Tom's though peaks the entire team. That was a bit of a bait, wasn't it? That was a bait if ever I saw one. Return frag does come through. That means we got to knock each side. Alter Ego also Fnatic taking the knee, which is going to take a bit of the pressure off of GEEK fam. But alright, let's jump into Bigatron ION. They are in they're in CQC right now. We could see contact with V365 as well, looking to get involved here. Hades has definitely got an angle. Team HIQ in trouble. I mean, they're in a sandwich situation. We've also got Genesis Dogma. Look at this fight, and they're seriously thinking about it. You know, where's Zone in all of it? We're still Zone doesn't appear to have moved much at all. We're still in circle 2. It's like a real slow Sanok compared to what we normally see. CL Esports enter the kill feed. Baron's still going, actually. Let's jump on with Baron here. Baron's in boot camp going up against NERO. And Baron's looking to push forward. I think he wants to get a confirm. In fact, there's definitely a player right next to him. I'm not sure if it's a knock player. Oh, he does take a few shots from it looks like that's McClary that's jumped down, and McClary's going to go upstairs, and they're about to go 1v1. Baron's McClary's he runs straight into his own Molotov. Oh no, big misplay there from Baron. CL Esports go out in 12th position. NERO able to pick up the kill points there. As Circle does set. Look, it's centering up on boot camp. I mean, we could see Circle go to boot camp. Look, it's not out, you know, it's happened before, it could happen again. Boom, spots out XL. And how did he miss that? That was clear cut, but he wasn't able to get the shot there. As yeah, it looks like the members of who is this team? ION have it's hard when they don't all have the same tags. XL been spotted out. You can see that QBZ. I mean, it's such a trash gun. Like that. Like Booms has got great aim, but I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's jump on with Alan. Alan's been in the kill feed a fair bit. What are you gonna do when it's got that much sideways recoil? I mean, it's so hard to keep that thing on target. Oh, look at him! Look at the dodge there. That was a great two-step. Booms is gonna push up onto this knock. He's looking to put pressure on it, and it's just Alvin now remaining. Alvin's actually in a shack. Looks like Alan's taking a few shots. That's going to be V365 down in a compound. That is really putting the hurt into Genesis Dogma. Genesis Dogma currently holding, they're holding a nice position on the ridge. Alter Ego, they've basically got center zone. We can see ONIC have finished an engagement up at Hartin. And we've still got DEWA United coming in through the north. They've got vehicles too, which, you know, you don't see a whole lot of on Sanop, but it is good. It is a good way to make a very quick rotation into zone, especially when there's a few clear paths in. Vehicles are definitely the way to do it. sir. Alvin gets taken out there. The Molotov cocktail will seal his fate. Genesis Dogma, 4 elims so far. Genesis Dogma have been playing. They've been playing all right tonight. I mean, they had the chicken dinner in game number 1. They went out a bit early in game. I mean, let's be honest. They went out pretty early in game number 2. Didn't have a standout performance. And even if they do well in this game, I can't really say they've been consistently good, but they've been pretty good, you know. GEEK fam, I mean, they've been incredible to watch so far. The elim count just speaks for itself on Miramar. Like getting 19, you can tell this is a team that loves to frag out. They've only got 1 elim so far. In fact, Boom's able to get a knock on Audrey. That looks like it could be a quick elim. I like the fact that players can just skedaddle into water for safety. Like, that does change the meta slightly. I kind of don't like it. I don't know what you think about players being able to just jump into water, but I'm not a huge fan. Like, I don't think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And I'm not, like, let me know. I feel like I'm wrong here and somebody could convince me as to why it's better. But I don't know why it's so good. Oh, Alter Ego. Jeez, how do you get this lucky? I mean, that's what, like, if you're in this compound and it gets center zone, maybe if this gets one more zone, they've won the game. Like, that's, how can you not lose? I mean, we said that about DEWA United, didn't we? We cursed them a little bit. But I mean, this compound, this is one of my favorite compounds to rotate to, and I will go there in a certain circle. Which I'm on with Potato 5X. He's actually moved out. I think that's a smart play. That their biggest concern is going to be this team ONIC that are rotating in through the north. But they're also having a good time with GEEK fam. I mean, they're putting some serious hurt into them. I like how they're on the rooftops too. That's all. Those are some great angles that they're going to have. They can use trees for cover, some of the other buildings. They will have to be careful about this positioning later on in the game. You don't want to be on rooftops all game long. Eventually, there's just going to be too many teams and so many sight lines that, you know, you will get taken out really quickly. But they've got Potato up here just overlooking this compound. He's got eyes on GEEK fam. Also Genesis Dogma if they get any bright ideas and start thinking about rotating in. They've got NERO on the opposing ridge. ONIC's actually going to keep that side of the circle clear. NERO's in a massive split. I mean, look at NERO's players here. Boom's able to get a great knock. Now, Booms goes down to GEEK fam. That was unfortunate for Booms because the position he's in, he's going to get confirmed real quick. Tom's DV able to get the flush, and you can see that that's not going to cause huge problems for Alter Ego. What could cause problems for them, though, is going to be the Supply Bang gang and DEWA United, who've now taken up residence in this compound. In fact, the combination of these two teams could cause serious problems for ONIC Esports, as they are in a defensive position right now. We'll have a look around the rest of the zone here. Out in the blue, I mean, it's not looking good here with B365. I think Grammary was able to get a knock there, but he's going to have to go for a heal real quick. He's probably going to have to try and heal this one out. I mean, it's circle 4. He's got plenty of time. He could do it, but up here in the north, it's definitely getting messy as we've got circles shifted again onto Alter Ego. I mean, they're laughing right now. I mean, what more could you ask for, you know, in a game of Sanok, getting center compound, couple circles in a row? It's one of the best compounds on the map. Like, when circle goes down to that river, if you're holding that compound, it's fantastic, especially considering there was no one up on the hill. Oh, McClary, what a fantastic knock onto Nick there. M416, 3x at range, straight on the noggin. Got it done. Looks like Supply Bang now down to Marto again as a solo player here. He's taken heavy fire. He's actually just going to go for the hill for the blue. DEWA United, they're making the mad dash. decoy spotted out. Hens Public in the coop. And he's just going to push in the zone. He can spot out Matto, actually. If he sees Matto through that smoke, Matto's going to spot him. Matto's going to shoot him. Oh, no way Matto gets that knock. Oh, if Matto didn't get taken out by play... Well, actually, Hens Public got him. But that's DEWA United pretty much done and dusted. GEEK fam now rotating out. Miliano almost gets a knock here. Tom's DV able to take him out. Tom's DV... just healing on the edge of the zone. He's actually going to have to run in. If he got hit by that blue zone, it probably would have knocked him. Now, GEEK fam have managed to cross the river here. Alter Ego still holding it down in the compound. We've got NERO on the other side of the river. Alter Ego get the shift. DEWA United on the ropes. Looks like Genesis Dogma down to a single player. In fact, he may even just go for the big hill. If that vehicle blows up, Jar Jar gets a blow up on the vehicle. And that means Alan's done. Daybot's in the water. He's going for a swim in the drink. We've got GEEK fam just hunting up here. They're looking for swimmers. Swimmers still up. Fairly easy kills. Flyboy knocked out on the opposing ridge. Only 3 so far for GEEK fam, so not a huge elim count so far, but they've been playing so well. And look, they've been very consistent. Back, like they got a chicken dinner with a huge kill count. If they get a chicken dinner in this game or a top 3 placement, it's still the kind of consistency that we want to be seeing from these teams at this level. Like most of these teams are like PMPL teams. We've got a few PMGC teams in the mix as well, so they're definitely more than capable of making the right moves. Fnatic though, talking about moves, he's about to make a couple on the maybe. Yes, grabs an easy knock. He's currently the playmaker. He's just on the outskirts of zone. If we look at what Ernie's doing here, Ernie's got 17 first aid kits. This is fantastic. Ernie from DEWA United, if Ernie gets into second place off this play, I don't know if he's got enough first aid kits, but he could. That's a huge nade coming in from... Was that from Fnatic, or that was from Pondbert? That was Pondbert chucked a Molotov. That was a huge nade coming in from Fnatic. We've got McClary now. McClary's looking to come out of the water. He's instantly going to get spotted out. That means he's going to go up against Pondbert in a 1v1 trade. Comes off the top. He's got the UNB. Able to come out, get the job done. Big moves there for McClary. We're down to 5 teams. We've got a few healers in the blue, but inside circle we've got Tom's DV. McClary's able to take him out too. Nero's been putting in huge works. V365, he's going to go out. That means we've just got Daybot remaining. Daybot from Genesis Dogma just walks into the chicken dinner. And bloody Uni does get the second place. He's got 12 first aid kits. Wait, Uni's going to spot out Daybot. Uni can see Daybot. Uni can see Daybot right now, right? Uni can see him. If Uni hits his shot. He can see him, right? You all saw it. Ernie hit his shots. DEWA United take out the chicken dinner from the blue. That Ernie was in the blue zone. He was in the blue zone, healing up, spotted out Daybot and said, you know what? That dinner's mine, ladies and gentlemen. That dinner's mine. That dinner's got my name on it. Boom, just took it. What a legend. That is definitely going in the highlight reel. Great play there from Ernie and DEWA United. You'd love to see it. I picked him for second place. I didn't think he'd get the chicken dinner. He proved me wrong. Well done to Ernie and DEWA United, ladies and gentlemen. That was Sanok. I told ya. You know what it is. I don't need to say. You know it's gonna be grouse. You know if it is. You know it's gonna be good at the start. It's gonna be good in the middle, and mate at the end. That is one of the best endings I've seen in a hot minute. So well done to DEWA United. That was fantastic. Genesis Dogma, I mean, they swam into it, you know. It was pretty good second place there. And hey, there was a lot of players just coming, you know, just kind of walked into it. But well played there from Genesis Dogma. They got 8 in total. DEWA got 3. V365 got a double. Nero's picked up a few on the board as well. But seriously, like, what a cracker. What a cracker of a final circle. What a chicken dinner. What a way to get it. From the blue. Just lean out and just say, g'day mate, hey, go on, that dinner's mine. That's how we do it in the Esports County Pro Scrims. If you like what you're seeing, you want to see more, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. If you enjoy the stream, hit the like button as well. We really do appreciate seeing all the likes. Get in the chat, comment, let us know how it is. That clip's definitely going in the highlight reel for sure, guaranteed 100p. So we're going to go to a real quick break. We'll be back after that for game number 4. I'll catch you for that. Stay tuned. I'll see you soon.
Star, see that out. Dark Star copies all, go ahead. Message to observer, Alpha 3 rounds, 18 delay in effect, 3 guns. Bravo 2 rounds.
Advise, give a visual on enemy territory versus grid product uniform 59er, 119er. No, we're onto them. Break.
Alright, welcome back everybody. We are loading into game number 4. We're going to Miramar this time.
Wow. That's great. There's a lot. I don't know how anybody ever did that.
And I want to see if we get a hot drop between Team Secret and Stalwart Esports again on Miramar. I reckon that's going to be definitely where there could be some action in the early game. We'll jump on with Team Secret in the beginning. We'll see where they land. We are just loading in right now. We'll be in a lobby very shortly. That was a crack. I mean, that final circle on Sanok. If you're just joining now, welcome. This is the Esports County Pro Scrims. Check out the last game on Sanok. Like, I don't even want to describe it, but the finish was amazing. You don't see that every day. It's been a minute since we've seen a final circle clutch like that. It was one for the ages. It was definitely worth a scroll back during one of the breaks and just check it out, because yeah, it was an amazing piece of gameplay there for DEWA United to take out the chicken dinner. It was so cool. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought? We'll definitely be going in the highlight reel. But we've had different chicken dinner winners so far for each game, and we could be looking at a fourth one for game number 4. Who knows who it'll be? But we're just about to find out as we get ready to load into the game. Let's check the chat. Shiz he's got a YouTube channel too. Check him out. He says, "Hi mate, sup? How are you? I'm good mate. I'm doing well. I'm real good right now that we are in our 4th match on Miramar, as we got this flight path from El Azahar down to Monte Nuevo. Now we know that IHC like to land in Monte Nuevo. In fact, we saw them land there in the last game. But the big question on everyone's lips is are we going to be seeing round number 2 for Stalwart Esports and Team Secret in San Martin? Because Team Secret, you know, it's not a team that normally land in San Martin. But hey, they could be doing, you know, it could be their new drop spot, and maybe this, you know, it's a good bit of practice for them, and they want to start putting a bit of pressure onto Stalwart Esports. So we'll keep an eye on them, and we'll keep an eye on some of these other teams. We do have Mad Toy right now on the screen. They are going to San Martin. Let's jump straight on with them. We'll see where some of these other teams land. We'll keep an eye on the map. It does look like we've got IHC actually going to El Azahar. I don't know when the last time they went there is, but we've got Team Secret going here with Stalwart Esports. So we got round 2, ladies and gentlemen. It's like Mad Toy and rest of the gang are going to be landing in very close proximity to Scry. So we'll get an overview here and just wait for a moment for everyone to kind of stop floating around, as everyone now is taking up positions. Things are a little bit more sane. As Mad Toy's got the Winchester 94 lever action top up on the high ground. He's going to have to be careful because this top always lands up here. This is classic top. We've got Scry down below him. Yeah, helmet's not the worst idea you've ever had, Mad Toy. And he's going to be able to pick up a Molotov as well. And I like, if he's able to get up here, use this box for a bit of cover. But they're definitely aware of how Stalwart Esports play this one out, because you can see he's watching for top. He knows that top lands up there. You know, these are teams, they study each other, they know each other well, and looks like IHC is just copping it sweet up in El Azhar at the moment, but I really want to get into this. I really want to spend a bit more time speccing some of these longer fights, see how they play out rather than just jumping around the action, just for tonight, just for something different. And I want to watch, and I want to kind of highlight a different team each game. So this game we're going to look at Team Secret up against Stalwart Esports in the early game. Let me know what you think. I mean, you might not like it. You know, I'm always, you know, you're always happy to tell me if you don't like stuff, so I'll wait for it. But if you do like it, let me know, and I'll keep doing it, and we'll see how we go here. So we know where top is. Ooh, let's jump on with Action. Action's got a flanking position at the moment, and we know, you know, what do we know about flanks, ladies and gentlemen? It either works or it doesn't. And one of the problems with flanking is if they realize you're flanking, and this is something my team does, you know, with some success, is, and your team can do it too, is when you realize someone's flanking like Action is, and we'll jump on with Action here, if they realize where he is, like, we go and find that player, you know, you go and find that player and you go and see if you can take him out and put pressure on him. And you can see Peeka's starting to send a few shots down range as Action's just crawling forward very, very, very slowly. And we'll jump on, where's Peeka at over here? So Peeka's starting to move up. He's going to be able to support Action a bit more. So they can't just collapse onto Action now because Peeka's able to back him up. So I like the fluidity of Stalwart Esports gameplay. They're able to recognize the situation. The Action could be isolated by Team Secret. Peeka's starting to position himself. The only flaw I see in the way that Stalwart Esports plays San Martin is Top. Top's, you know, I almost think Top should land on the other mountain. Like, if Top landed on the other one, Action just picked up a double knock on a Kid 5 and Mad Toy. So that's huge. That's looking like Stalwart Esports day today. Kid 5 though able to pick him a nice refrag, or Fredo, I mean, with the AKM, and Fredo's down at 1 HP. iShots is trying to put a bit of hurt in. Manages to get Scry out for the count with the Mini 14, so that's going to even things up slightly. We've got Top up with the M24 Big Dog Edition, 8x on the back of that thing. He spots out Fredo. I think he hits him too. Oh, he had a clean headshot there. Unfortunately, not able to get the job finished up. Ooh, Peeka though, definitely able to, and Top's making it work actually. Hey, mate, Top here with the M24. Stalwart Esports really flipped this one around. They this is round 2. Team Secret took them out in round number 1. They're looking pretty good in round number 2. They're just down to one player remaining, and that is going to be, where is he gone? Where is he? Where's he disappeared to? iShots is over here. Mate, how did he get over here? Mate, this guy knows how to move. Mate, how did he do that? They still think he's in the billboard building, and I did as well. I mean, I was watching him from top, and I just saw him kind of disappear out of render distance. And I was like, hang about, where did he just go? Did he just suddenly disappear from the game? And here he is in the back here. They've got they've got to have no idea where he is unless they hear his footsteps. But they are grouping up. Top's come down from the mountain, and unless iShots is able to get a move put in real soon, you know, if he gets like a double knock like Action did, that could send him straight into Clutch Town. But it's not looking good so far for Team Secret. It's actually looking like they can meet their early demise as Stalwart Esports are starting to group up. And yeah, what a opener from Action. That was great. You know, he had that flanking position. They didn't realise where he was, and just boom, just came out the gate, got the double knock. So it's looking like Stalwart Esports are going to come out on top. They still think he's in it. I mean, we all think he's in the billboard building, don't we? I mean, who would have thought? I don't know how he got
from the billboard building to where he is right now. There's another team here at the moment. Hey, who's this? This is going to be Genesis Dogma. They've come to have a bit of a sniff around, see what the GO is down in San Martin. They're going to hear these shots too. What Peak is doing, him pre-firing, that's actually going to send a signal off to Genesis Dogma that there's a bit of action to be had down here at the San Martin. And they've got to be careful because there's no way they're going to realise Daybot's probably about to just go get in. Look, he's about to go in the prone position. Oh, mate, if he spots this out, look at this. He's actually going to go, oh, mate, why didn't he go prone there? They're instantly just going to flick onto that one. But Booms comes in with the Car 98K headshot edition on the Peaker's dome and sends him straight down on all fours. And let's stick around on Boom's cam for just a minute here. We've got Top as well. Top now peeking out. Top looking to go mano a mano up against Boom's headshot. 6x Car 98K. Will he or won't he peek this? Oh, he's not going to peek it. He's not going to peek it. There's no way. Why would you? They've got to try and get Peeker up though. Peeker's in a bad position, and we've still got eyeshots in the mix. Eyeshot's still very much involved in this fight. Eyeshots can cause a whole lot of ruckus, you know, if given the opportunity. What's Eyeshots up to at the moment? He's keeping a bit of a low profile. But yeah, I mean, STE. Oh, Booms, if he's able to get that pixel, look at that pixel. And Alan gets in there with a nade, and Buddy just smashes him back to school. Oh, Genesis Dogma just absolutely causing mayhem here. Action confirmed. Stop now. Stalwart Esports down to a solo player. Oh, off the back of that. And now look at them. Top's staring down the barrel of a 1v4. He's got to start figuring out how to clutch it up here as these players are all starting to push in. Look, he's got nades. Nades are a great way to start off a good old-fashioned clutch. That first one, it could put a bit of a hurt into him. Ooh, the panic nade comes out. He's going to have to get a heal off here while he's watching the stairs. They're going to come running up those stairs any second now, and he's going to have to get a 1-2. He's going to have to get a 1-2 off the stairs. In fact, he's going to go into the back room because they had the guy go up the back. They've got a guy that's got a back to the back. They come through the top. Daybot's able to get the final confirmed there, and Stalwart Esports exit the lobby in 14th position. And guess who's still here? It's Eyeshots, ladies and gentlemen. Team Secret somehow coming out on top once again in San Martin. How do you do it? How do you do it, Team Secret? How do you do it? You do it with the help of your good old friends, Genesis Dogma. Although, are they friends? Are they going to be friendly to you? Is the question once they figure out where you are. Probably not very friendly at all. Let's look at circling all of this. I mean, we've been paying a fair bit of attention. I like to kind of spectate these long fights occasionally. I get in trouble for it, but, you know, I just do it anyways. But we'll have a look around. What's been happening elsewhere in the map? We've got talent from Vietnam making moves up in the center zone. We've got the DEWA winners of our last game on Sanok. If you missed that one, make sure you catch it in the replay. And we've got the NFTs currently holding station in center zone. We've got Alter Ego LIMAX making moves through the west side. We've got NERO also coming in through that west side. Team Secret and Genesis Dogma still stuck in San Martin, or does look like they are. Oh, let's catch this one. Oh, see you later, Daybot. See ya. See ya. See ya. Have a good one. Enjoy your time. Eyeshots, you dirty. You dirty. How could you do him like that? That's not fair. But let's see who else we got in the mix. We got GEEK fam coming in through the south. We've also got DEADEYES guys. DEADEYES guys still having a good time as always. Who's oh, okay, so we got two of these brown teams up here. So we got talent, and it's hard to see because like ONIC is kind of like a tan, and they're like like they've both got the same color. So we've got Jar Jar's about to get the Molotov in. All that Molotov looks like it's going to cause a lot of pain for Rookie. Where did it go? Was it a nade? I didn't see that land, actually. Or is that a smoke or a nade? It's a smoke. I don't know why he's smoking him. Last time I checked, smokes didn't hurt. Who's in the backdrop there? So they do have a couple of players, but Parapee's going to come around the back, and he's got to be careful. Lots of angles involved. He gets hit from Rookie. Rookie gets that knock and instantly starts pushing. Jar Jar goes down as well. He'll get confirmed. It's just Nick. Nick's not looking. Nah, see ya. And that's Rookie getting that final confirm there onto ONIC. 4 elims on the board so far for Talent Esports. Damwon Gaming's not playing tonight, unfortunately, but we will get him in here. Don't worry about that. We've had Damwon Gaming in here before. We'll have him again, guaranteed. Make sure you subscribe for that one. But tonight, unfortunately, not playing. But we will be getting the boys from Korea in the lobbies in the near future. Look, got some really cool stuff that's super secret squirrel happening on the channel soon. So make sure you are subscribed and notified for all of that when it does eventuate. But can't talk about it. But just you know that we got some wild stuff in the mix. So Talent now off the back of that fight, they're staring down the barrel of Alter Ego. It looks like Alter Ego may have got an opening knock here, and they're going to start pushing up onto that. Dowland is on the side here. Dowland spots out Potato. Now this is will he live up to his name, or will he fight against, or will he go against the grain? And not Potato, as all Dowland's in big trouble. They're all collapsing on him. He does have backup from the boys from the high ground though. They're going to be able to provide some aerial support. He's almost able to get a knock onto that player that was trying to send a nade down range. Goes out for that big spray. Can he get the 1v1 trade-off against that player? No, he's not able to do it. Now Kinbei is starting to push forward. There's knocks either side. It's looking like a bit of a dog's breakfast here. As Bay's able to push over the ridge. Can he get this trade off? Oh, he's going in with the hip fires. He's taking shots from multiple angles. Gets a couple in, but receives a couple in return. Comes over the top, but doesn't manage to get it. And it's look, Alter Ego though, they are severely weakened right now. They like you could breathe on them, which is what Ramones is about to do. Ramones is starting a third party this one. Faint. Alter Ego's lacking stars, but yeah, this is third parties are going to start coming through here. And Potato taking down a half HP, and he's got Ramones on one side, and he's going to have Team Talent on the other, which means they've got zero cover right now. They're going to be stuck out in open. All Rookie has to do is come over the top and peek this ridge. Once he pops over it, he's going to spot Potato in open. They're also getting knocks from other directions. Alter Ego seeming to hold it down though. You can see like they've got very limited cover here, but they are making it work. They've been showing great skill here in how they're managing to hold on. Like you can see Super Una. I mean, this guy's an absolute beast on the M4, able to get some big hits in, and he's making sure that Boy T doesn't peek that. If he does peek that, he will be punished. Every time he peeks, he is starting to lose a few HP. He goes in for a big trade. Oh, mate, this is basically a 1v1 at this stage. This Potato, he's in the middle of a revive. Smokes are going out. Super Una putting a lot of pressure onto this knock. Boy T able to take Potato out and Pondbit. That's double knocks now. It is a 1v1. We've also got NFTs starting to get into this fight as well. The nade goes out. What is he doing right now? Single shot. Will take him out. He goes for the drop shot. Gets taken out, but will that nade connect? Oh, mate, what just happened then? He was going for the low toss nade. Didn't get it. Uni rocks up. If Uni spots this out, Uni's going to say, wait a minute, hang about. There's Rookie. There's Boy T. I've got an SLR. Look at him go. One more shot and see you later. Ramone's able to get it though with the UMP, but Uni, he was the man, the myth, the legend, who did take out the winner chicken dinner on game number 3 on Sandhawk. On your screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. We've got DEADEYES guys moving in through the southern part of the zone. iShot's still in it. We've got V365 coming in through the west. Geek Fam's still got a player to go. NFT starting to move forward now. DEWA United just coming in through that edge as well on the north side of Circle. Lippy's making a bit of a move in too. We'll have a look at what Alvin's shooting at here. He's got the SLR edition going out on that Murado. He's managed to get it smoking. I mean, this would be a point when you just go for a bit of a spray, wouldn't you? With the, but I'm not sure that he exactly knows what he's shooting at. We'll jump on with Dams here. Dams has managed to get the blow up as well. That's it. That's Nero that they're watching over there on the other side of the ridge. Nero's starting to fight back. McClary able to get a bit of hurt in the Dams. Spots out Zully as well. They're prone right now, which is going to give them that recoil bonus to win these long-range trades. We've also got Deadeye's guys now starting to make moves across the ridge line here. Deadeye's guys, 3 elims on the board so far. This is a very strong team coming out of Nepal. We've seen these guys, you know, they love playing these edge circle positions, and they've got Miliano under the pump. Miliano's stuck in the shack. And what else have we got here? Who's got the cooler angle? I think it might be, we'll stick on with Turo. Turo's got the range on him. But yeah, big nade comes in, and that's gonna get one. Miliano goes down. That's gonna almost first him up too. Rakit now. Rakit's just putting the finishing touches on it for Jar there on the other side of Circle. And it looks like he will bleed out. Rocky's been spotted out as well. In fact, Lippy steals that kill on the Fajar for NFT. So Fajar gets finished off by NFT. The hard work was being put in by Rakit, but yeah, unfortunately for him, Rakit goes down though. Oh, they all go down. They were called out by THQ. THQ now sitting on 6 elims, just spotting a team out in open, and now they've spotted out Shifu, sir, and the boys from Deadeye's guy. Shifu saw in open, outside of zone, behind a McLaren, trying to heal up. That McLaren's going to blow up real quick. I mean, you look at his position. I mean, he's got to know that thing's going to start blowing up pretty soon. Turu loves Sir though, able to get a knock with the Mini 14. That's going to take a bit of pressure off and allow that Shifu to rotate back. They're going to jump in the bus, start moving across zone. Shifu does take the Nido. That means Deadeye's guys basically down to 3 players. All have lost the tyre on the rotation as well. This is going to be a wild rotation. Let's see if they can get it done. They're probably just going to full send it straight in the circle. What other options do they have? A bit of smoke goes out. They're going to drive into it. I like that they threw smoke out when they arrived, and now they can start covering their flanks. Chari's got to try and get across the road as well. We've still got iShots in it. iShots is now going to start rotating in as well. He's going to spot out Deadeye's guys, but they've got other ideas. No, he's going to have to be careful how he goes about this. Otherwise, the boys from Deadeye's guys will remove him from the lobby. Bigtron ION still in the game as well. 3 elims on the board so far, just playing on the edge. We haven't seen a whole lot of ION. They've been fairly quiet tonight. Ramoni spots them out. Circle is shifting onto NFT, so NFT is currently short stacked, holding the best position in zone. They've got a nice 3-1 split with Ramonis, making sure that Bigatron don't work their way around that southern flank, while the rest of the team have got a good eye onto DEWA United. The middle of zone is a bit of a dead area. It's very hard for teams to push across because everyone else is just going to get involved. Deadeye's guys still outside of zone. They're going to have to push up on the team HAQ if they've got any hopes and dreams of making it in to the later stages of the game. And we'll check in with them and see how they're going with that battle, as they are still just on the periphery of zone. Alvin's managed to catch one of the members out and is now engaged in long-range trades up against Chari and Fragboy. We'll jump on with Fragboy. Fragboy going for a reset here, so that means Chari's going to be in the backdrop, just in the blue. He's going to say, oh mate, didn't hit the heal off in time, which means they are down to just 1 player. And they've got, I think they did get Turu Love Sir up, but Turu Love Sir is quite low. Bit of smoke going out. He's going to go for the hill. 28 seconds left on the clock. This is really dangerous, and Dams explains exactly why, as he just takes all of DEADEYES guys out with that clutch nade there. And Team HAQ sitting on 9 elims. Ooh, almost getting a good trade there. I mean, he got a few hits in before he went down, but he got flushed as well. So that means Team HAQ taken down to a duo. NFT and DEWA United currently holding center zone and fighting for that area. Big nade goes out. That's actually not going to do much damage. I mean, we were expecting more for that. DEWA United catch out Heikel. And Uni, the man with the golden fingers, able to land the spray, and it's all just down to Zali here. Zali looking like a good contender. Can he clutch it up? He's got Keen. Keen's hopping around. You better watch their direction. He's got the AKM suppressor. That's gonna hurt. Oh, he doesn't get that first knock though. And you've got to get that first knock. You've got to land those shots. You can't, I mean, these aren't amateurs in here. And could we see back-to-back dinners for DEWA United? I mean, they've been playing pretty well tonight. We saw Ernie, you know, the man, the myth, the legend on our screens right now, take out Sanok single-handedly from the blue zone. If you miss that, go, like, watch it. Like, watch it right now and then watch this. Like, it was amazing. Like, it's definitely going to be on a highlight. I'll chuck it up on the channel some point in the near future. I record all the games, so yeah, I'm going to start trying to do some more highlight content at some point. I'm just a busy man. It's just what it is. But look at him. Look at Ernie. Mate, he doesn't even need a health bar. All these other players need a health bar, but Ernie, he, like, there's always more where that came from. And Kree's going to have to get on revive duties real quick. NFTs are outnumbering DEWA United, so they've got a full 4-man complement. That could be, you know, what it takes to shift the advantage. But Uni, you know, Uni's just got the X factor here, and you can tell when a player's just like feeling it, because he's just cracked out of his mind. Like, he's sitting on 3 innings so far, then getting knocks left, right, and center. His damage numbers are out of control, and no, like, currently nobody's really sitting in center zone. NFT's got the edge. V365 have got the edge. DEWA United have some nice angles. They've also on the edge. I think they have to push forward a little bit more. They may actually have to push in open, which could cause problems for them. So we'll see what happens here. I'm expecting V365 and NFT to clash. If the heads up play would be for Lippy to come around the back. If Lippy flank, and we've seen Lippy and Ramoni play these flanking positions before. If Lippy snuck around behind him, and I can see him doing it on the mini-map. I've got my eye on you, Lippy. I know what you're doing. He's going for that flank play. Now, Kane goes down. That means that V365 is in a weakened position. Lippy's still working on this flank play. He's going in with a Molotov cocktail. But that's going to give his position away. The second he puts that Molotov there, if Uni spots that Molotov, he's going to know somebody's in that vicinity. Hence, Republican cannot move up. We can see NFT's now taken out V365. It's now just NFT up against DEWA United. Lippy's time to shine is now. If Lippy comes around the back here, spots Uni, gets his knock, that's it. Boom. NFT just won the game. Like, hands down, NFT just has, like, look at Lippy's position. Lippy's pulled off the backdoor clutch of the century, and this is it. He's got it in the bag. Well done to NFT. Lippy just gets it done with the 1v3. He just got 3 elims himself. Look at Lippy, 4 elims to his name. He gets the quadra. Nona, he gets the triple. Ramones, he gets the quadra. D-Ron's in it too. He got a single, mate. D-Ron's still, he's putting in the hard yards as well. That's going to be 11, 12 elims in total for NFT on the back of a chicken dinner. That's huge. That's 27 points in the overall match standings. Well done to NFT. Great gameplay and great movement from Lippy there. Like, if you scroll back, you can see, you know, you can see him on the mini map. He was just working his way around the back of that that circle, and he managed to get in behind Uni. He took Uni out. Kenneth and Hens Public, they were pinned. They had Nona and Ramones, you know, coming at them from one angle, and they had Lippy, coming at them from the alternate angle, and it was all too much. And Lippy, mate, what a great! I love seeing like heads ups, 200 IQ plays like that in the late game. It always puts a smile on my face. DEWA United back to back, like top 3 finishes, top 2 finishes. They got chicken dinner in the last game. They got in the late game here, 2nd place. Look, it's not a bad elim count to sniff at, like 7 in total. Triple for Kenoff, triple for Uni. Uni's been putting in work. Hence Public getting a single, great stuff there. Pre from V65 gets a quad. Gremory gets a double at 6 in total and a 3rd placement. Good stuff from Bigatron ION. We haven't seen them a lot up here in the first page, but good to see they've been, you know, a bit more aggressive in this game, and the rotational stuff's come across too. Team HAQ, they've been quite consistent tonight, and they've been consistently good across the board. So yeah, great stuff. Dam's getting a triple, Heikel getting a quad, and Zully and Bunny Boy picking up singles. So that'll be a total of. That's going to be 9 elims, so that's good, you know. That's like a 3rd place finish basically. And Deadeye's guys, look, haven't seen Deadeye's guys get in the late game, and they had big elim counts as well with a quad going, Achari, Turu Love Sir getting a single, so 5 in total. So good points for them. Geek Fam, not a huge elim count this time for Miramar, but we'll keep an eye on them in Erangel in our final match. Talent had a great game. Boy T getting a penta, so he's the kill leader for game number 4. And you can see the rest of the scores here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, great rotations from Lippy there from NFT. That was a pleasure to watch. Really do enjoy people kind of playing with their brains and not just their guns. Like, executing on a plan. You can see someone's actually thought it out, executed on it, made it work. That was really heads up. So we're going to go to a quick break, of course, before we go into our 5th and final match. So stay tuned for that. And if you haven't already, please do show your support for the channel, subscribe, and hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated. So I'll catch you soon after the break. Stay tuned.
I don't know how anybody ever did that. Be up in your face.
I just had my mic off the whole time. I just had my mic off the entire time. Look, there was no revelations. I was just saying how much I wanted a milli circle. You still got to look at my face. That's you know, half as bad as my voice. So whatevs. We are kicking things off into match number 5, the 5th and final match of tonight for the Esports County Pro Scrims. Hope you've enjoyed the scrims. I know I have. We've got Genesis Dogma out of the plane already, heading towards Primorsk. We have Geek Fam heading north up towards Georgia Pole with ONIC Esports. Got NERO on the move to Pachinki. We have Team Talent from Vietnam hopping down under the flight path, just down near that kind of west farm. Of course, main farm's going to go to Bigtron. We've got Supply Bang and Alter Ego hot dropping in Sosnovka. We have Bigtron, NFT, STALWART Esports, of course, and Team HAQ heading towards Novo Repnoye. Circle's the opposite of Sosnovka. It's actually going to be a North Island circle, and Severny's in. Severny's in. It could be a Roshock River situation. We'll see how we go. But let's jump straight into Military Island. I mean, it's looking a little bit milly. And we'll see what's happening elsewhere in the game, but at the moment we've got Potato and the gang just kicking back, having a grand old time here in the Sosnovka military base. Looks like we've had a few blows traded between these teams, and they've got multiple angles here. We got Pearl, we got Pusing, we got Matto, and we got Crybo. So lots of angles, and Matto's able to get the Fist of Fury into one of these members that he caught unawares. And there's a massive freeway here at Novo Repnoye. We'll check this out as well, as we've got STALWART Esports, we've got Team HAQ, and we've got the winners of last game NFTs. Now this is STALWART Esports territory, and we've seen what happens except in Miramar, of course, when teams do come to STALWART Esports territory. It doesn't always work out exactly as they had planned. So they're all just getting a bit of a loot on at the moment, just kicking back and looking for some helmets. Cry's got a crossbow currently. We'll just check out where some of our other teams are. Looks like Super Uno's able to get a DP28. Looks like IHC are fighting as well, going up against V365. Deadeye's guys are on the move. Deadeye's guys are headed straight to Roshock, so they are a Roshock team. Not unusual for them to see them, heading towards Roshock. Smart play from them. Looking really forward to seeing, teams like STALWART Esports and Deadeye's guys in the upcoming PMPL League season. Let me know who you're going for in the league, and let me just have a quick look when it starts. We do have Team HAQ starting to push forward, and Rye does send an exploratory nade. That nade does land, and he could be getting a knock pretty soon. Oh, nice drop shot coming in from Heikel though. That was a great play there. Now, Action's got Lippy to worry about here. Meanwhile, Peak is also starting to cop a bit of a bruising from these members. Look, THQ are just running it down. Yeah, I mean, unless Top's able to get involved, get something done. Oh, look at these nades. These nades starting to come through. I mean, if Action and Top could possibly go party. Action is starting to get a few trades coming in. He's got to be careful though. Taker is going to come down. And Mano tries to go for the drop shot. Oh, gets knocked in return. It's just Heikel remaining. He's going up against Top, and a bit of smoke goes out. Top's looking to clutch things up here. But yeah, NFT can walk into this fight on nice Molotov. That could mean Bunny Boy will be confirmed, and Heichel's been caught out by that Molotov as well. And oh mate, it'll be a miracle if Heichel's able. Ramones from downtown takes out Team HAQ. It's now a 3v2 up against Stalwart Esports. Look, it's not the worst numbers we've seen all night. We'll see how they go, whether they can hold on to the title here in Novo Repnoye. Lippy the flanker. Oh, we've seen Lippy with these flanks before. Will it work this time? Action now taking that high ground. Action better keep an eye out for Lippy though, as Lippy is going to have a side angle on him. And if he goes all the way around here, if he spots Lippy though, he spots him out. Oh, he knows exactly where Lippy is. Lippy's in big trouble. Real big trouble. See you later, Lippy. See you next time. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed it. Now the numbers are even. 2v2. Stalwart Esports looking pretty good. Looks like Bigatron are fighting, or were fighting. They were fighting. Past tense. They finished fighting. Still watching Stalwart Esports just dominating here in Sosnovka. As looks like Deadeyes guys are up in Rozhok. ION's gone to loot Yasmaya. I mean, that's going to be some great positioning for Deadeyes guys in the late game. Action's definitely got his pick of the loot here. That's going to make all the difference. Lippy's most likely going to bleed out. There's not much hope for Lippy. In case you're wondering, PMPL for these boys starts on March 8th. So we're gonna be having plenty of scrims. Ooh, Top gets taken out by D-Ron. Oh, that's not good. In fact, Ramones may be able to pick up Lippy. Let's jump on a Lippy cam here. Lippy's probably gonna bleed out because you bleed out in the blue, don't you? Oh no, you don't. I thought you did bleed out in the blue. Did they change that? I thought you took damage while knocked in the blue. Apparently not. Oh, Stalwart Esports out in 12th position. NFT, the winners of last game, reigning supreme in Sosnovka. Let's jump on a Deadeyes guys. Chari here looks like he's about to go up against Bigatron ION just on the outskirts of Yasnaya. We're just over near the field in the big bowl, you know the one. Looks like ION's in the petrol station. Chari's unaware of that positioning. It's Farjar. Farjar's on top of the bus. He could have a great angle if he gets on the bus, I guess. I mean, I wonder if you can get on that roof. I bet somebody's done it. You've got to be able to get on that roof. Look at it. Do you reckon you could do it? There's got to be a way to do it. There's no... That roof would be a great spot. Maybe if you ramped a car off the side. I reckon if you ramped a car off that little, you know, that embankment off the river, if you ramped a car up there hard enough, you could get a car on the roof, and then you'd have a great little spot. Oh, looks like Chari's. Wait, stop the press. It's Bigatron versus Deadeyes guys. Chari's got the initial knock, and it's on like Donkey Kong. Chari's going all in. Chari doesn't hold back. Deadeyes guys, mate, these guys love it. Love it. Look at them. They've got Shifu, sir, with alternate angles here. Zaxi. Oh, Zaxi able to get a nice return frag onto Shifu. Great play there. Turu Love Sir is going to have to rotate around. Let's jump on with Chari. Chari's down a ridge a little bit. We've got Frag Boy here as well. Turu Love Sir going for a bit of a rotate around. He's going to be able to spot out Liquid. His position will be very quickly caught away. And the rest of Bigatron are starting to make moves around on his position. He's got High Boy pushing up on him. High Boy and Liquid and Zaxi able to take him out. good swing there for Bigatron Red Aliens. Deadeyes guys, extremely aggressive team. Deadeyes guys, you know, very common for them just to full send these situations. And liquid refires on Chari. We've also got Genesis Dogma, by the looks of it, pushing into the same compound. So Chari's got his work cut out for him. He's just had a full team rotate in. That's Genesis Dogma. And now he's not only got Bigatron Red Aliens up on the hill, he's got Genesis Dogma in his compound. And he gets the first knock. That's going to draw the attention of Bigatron. Bigatron are more focused on him though. Oh, he goes down and out for the count. Could we see Bigatron pushing onto this? Fragboy's still in it. Wait, I just clicked on Fragboy. What happened to him? There he is. Fragboy's taking names. He's got Bigatron in sight. And spots out Zuxi, but caught out by Booms from Genesis Dogma. That is going to be Deadeyes guys out in 11th position. Thanks for coming, guys. Always entertaining to watch that team. One of my favourites. Big fan of Deadeyes guys from the pile. I mean, they go ham. They love it. They get right in there. So up in the north, we've got ONIC going up against GEEK Fan here, just at the periphery of zone. Looks like Jar Jar's been able to get it confirmed there as Katao, Toms are pushing in onto this compound. And they're looking to get some alternate angles here. Jar Jar's actually going for a... Yeah, he's trying to get a flank onto Tom's DV as well. We've got Parabal who's taking a knee as Parapai. As actually Tom's DV gets caught out. And looks like Genesis Dogma have got a knock. Do you reckon they're going to push on that? Let's keep an eye on the map. They're pushing. Look at the map. Let's jump on with Booms. Booms is definitely looking like he wants to get involved here. So Booms is pushed up into this little compound here. Look at that, straight off the back of a knock. They just go in. And have we got another team here? I like the bait. I like the bait. Great bait from Sakari. Yeah, that's IHC Esports from Mongolia. We did hear a few shots coming from that direction earlier on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump on with Sakaria, because Sakaria's in the front lines here. He's got the UMP 45. He's taking heavy fire from IHC, but he wants to try and get that confirm onto Liquid. And I don't think he did. I think the kill got stolen by IHC. We'll have to have a look at the kill feed. But the rest of Genesis Dogma, we'll jump on with Alan. Alan's about to go mano a mano up against Zuxi. Here's Zuxi, although he gets caught out by Luxy. The twins able to back each other up quite nicely there. And Genesis Dogma just spread a little bit too thin for this situation. I feel like they were just a little bit too spread out. And I like the way Bigatron have kind of backed up on this hill, and they're playing it from this angle. Daybot goes down as well. That's Highboy starting to come into play. Highboy gets to confirm as well, and that is Genesis Dogma now circling the drain. And Luxy goes. Oh, Luxy's got to be careful. Oh, nice spray there from Highboy though. I'm wondering. Yeah, Luxy's able to get one. Can he get booms as well? Highboy's about to come over the top as Luxy goes in and runs him over. Zuxi, Bigatron, Red Aliens taking out Genesis Dogma in style. 9 elims on the board. Bigatron, Red Aliens in house. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, this team is on fire in our 5th and final match of the evening. Playing exceptionally well, but now they got Alter Ego up here. We've got Pond, but Pompet's in a bad spot though, because he's got Godless with that DP28 that's just going to pepper him from range. He's got Bigatron on the other side of the hill. Godless isn't going to let him get away with peeking too many times. And Zuxi does get taken down though. Zuxi, where did Zuxi get knocked from? I'm not sure, but yeah, now Pomba pushes up, gets caught out by Luxy, and Luxy gets run over. You got to be kidding me, Potato, very smooth operator there, but Highboy now going to go in for that 1v1 trade, but Potato hits the drop shot, takes him out, and that is Bigatron Red Aliens out for the count in 9th position. Alter Ego LIMAX, also from Indonesia, 10 elims on the board, looking pretty strong right now. This hill here has definitely been the one to die on for many a team. Someone with IHC currently sitting in centre circle. IHC holding a great compound. They know how to hold compounds. This is a strong team, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen them do great things. We'll have a look at who else is in the lobby. Still, we've got NFT Lippy. We've got Bigatron ION, we've got DEWA United up in the north, we've got ONIC Esports just up to the north as well, and the gas station GEEK fam at the edge of the zone. Lippy's making a move in, NERO as well, NERO's in the big bowl, Lippy's making a big run for it, he's on the bike, gets in the drink, great play there from Lippy, we'll see him later on. ION here just holding the outskirts of zone. They've actually got a big spread, they've got players that are... You've got a player that's actually in Yasnaya still, who's quite close to DEWA United, and he's got great angles because they're kind of. I can't look at the amount of area they're able to cover. And if this is a field circle, they're very well placed to control the field. And if circle goes, towards gas station, they've got an easy... They're basically, no matter what, they've got all their bases covered. Unless it shifts down towards Alter Ego. But hey, they've got options. They've got more options than most of these other teams. And I'm sure they know what they're doing. So we could see ION, they had a good game last game. Maybe they could have a really good game this game. Get that chicken dinner. We'll have to see how we go. Nero's starting to stand up and get involved in the kill feed as ONIC takes the knee. Lippy's still in the drink. Looks like Parapi getting caught out there as Nero have some great angles here. This bowl's a great spot to play around. I mean, we all know it. It's a favoured spot of teams in these situations. You can fit so many vehicles in there. It gives you great opportunities to rotate, to push, to defend, to just basically have an all-around good time. Katao here, he's a solo player for GEEK fam. His mission right now is just to get as far as he can into the late game. So you can see he's just holding a bowl at the moment. Doesn't want to stand up and fight and get too involved in any of these poke battles. Meanwhile, IHC, and this is what I like from IHC. Like when they've got a center position like this. We've seen other teams with center positions, not get many elim points. IHC sitting on 5 elim points. It's only circle 4. We've got a few circles to go, and the elim count's kind of getting up there, which means that they're not just sitting there waiting for zone, hoping they get it. They're making moves and they're taking advantage of opportunities. But everyone's just kind of sitting back at this stage of the game. You can imagine they're all just thinking, who's going to get it? Where's Circle going to go? Shifts on to IHC, Bigatron ION. Unfortunately, Alvin gets knocked outside of zone. That's not a great play for him. Lippy's got a bit of an uphill battle. ONIC also have a hard yard to get through. Nero, they can kind of... they can... they're in a rough spot. Alter Ego, they're not too shabby. They can make a play to get in the circle. Katao, he's probably going to wait till the last player rotates in. He doesn't want to take too many shots from IHC though. IHC could cause him a lot of problems. As you can see, he did take a couple of shots there from Zyle with that DP28. So Zyle's actually using a UMP. So you can see they're trying to conserve ammunition until the late game. But Nero now, so if Nero get a single knock onto IHC, they're pushing. I think that was Lippy. Let's jump on with Lippy here, because He was about to get taken out by Jar Jar, but he did manage to get a knock on the other side of the river, so that's an extra kill for him. NFT bowing out in 8th position. They were the winners of our last game on Miramar. They won't be able to back it up, but they still had a good night, so well done to NFT. Thanks for coming, and it's always great to see you. Team ONIC now, only 4 elims. Circle is closing in, so it is time to shine. Looks like Excel is excelling in... he's got really good angles onto DEWA United. They're just caught in the thick of it. It's just Steve Boy remaining as Uni, the clutch master himself, has taken the knee. And Alter Ego. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that Molotov. Oh, nice work from Steve Boy though. And down they go. That was Parapi there with the 4x. Parapi currently just giving it to Bigatron ION as well. He's going to get into buggy and start shifting into zone 2. This is ONIC. This is ONIC's time to shine. Like, look at them go. They've managed to secure a couple of knocks. They're getting their elim counts up. I like what they're doing with the vehicles here, creating a bit of cover to play around. XL's got his work cut out for them. Alvin's back up, and they went for the revive on Alvin. Gee, that's a good play actually. Mate, what a good bunch of blokes. Potato's now a solo. This is definitely not like that guy from Geek Fam. He's short stacked on zone too. Sends a big nade down range onto Alvin. Jeez, that could have landed too. Mate, he had the range on it. Potato takes a spray though from ONIC Esports. We're just looking at it's Bigatron ION, ONIC Esports, Alter Ego, NERO, and IHC. Currently NERO the only full 4-man team, and they are pushing into the compound of IHC. Nades are going upstairs at the moment. Upstairs might not be the right place to put the nades, as Godless is downstairs. Mate, who was that? That was Icy. So Icy stepped out a little bit too far there, got taken out. Rocket is down at the moment, as Godless is seriously looking worse for wear. His health bar. He does get a nade off though. Let's see if he can clutch it up. All Xyle as well. Look, this is what IHC do best. They do chaos, they do clutch, and this is exactly what they need right now to get into this late stage. They need to take out these players. Godless gets one. It's looking pretty good. It's just going to be down to Miliano. Miliano staring down the barrel of a very angry IHC. You do not want to get in the way. And all good for the top shot, gets spotted out by Godless. 10 elims on the board for IHC. IHC now have to get a quick loot on, start shifting into circle as Alvin goes down. Look, IHC could still win this game. They've still got 2 players up. They've got a few vehicles. They've got some buggies. They can use those to get into zone. Hell, they've even got a UAS if they want. And they've even got a little bit of hard cover. I'm liking IHC's position actually. Excel outside of zone. He's going to have to move forward. ONIC with the numbers advantage. Alvin will bleed out. Still another solo player. That's going to be Potato. 11 elims so far for Alter Ego LIMAX. AE have been like, wow. That is super. Free on the board for Potato. Let's jump on with Excel here. Excel goes down to Xyle. That's ION out. Potato grabs top 3 with 11 elims as well. That's huge. Everyone's looking at the mini-map. What's going to happen next? As circle starts to close, we're going to see our next circle. It centers up. And we can see everyone has to move forward. ONIC have a little bit of cover. IHC have to push in open. It's not looking good for them. Jar Jar's on a flank. He gets caught out by Xyle. That confirmed will be instantaneous. Xyle's Zyle's using the smoke cover with the buggy. Love this play. This gives him the overlook. He'll be able to spot out Parapie. He can see him over the smoke. One of the benefits of TPP. And he's going to be using that smoke to allow him to scout forward. See if he can bait out any shots. He is aware of Potato's position. There's got to be a player over there near that smoke. Sends a bit more out there to cover the sight lines. He's gonna want to move the buggy into that smoke. And he knows the ONIC's over there as well. I'm liking the way that IHC are playing this. 12 elims. They're doing well. They're in the next circle. Potato's low too. Look at the way he's using this buggy. He's just using it to give him a visual. If he spots out Potato, you can tell that he sees ONIC. Potato knows there's a player there. Zyle now aware that there is somebody nearby, and that Molotov is directly on the buggy. Zyle just taking a stab in the dark, seeing if that'll connect. Potato though, spotted out by ONIC. Removed from the lobby. It's now 2v2. We got Godless, Zyle, Parapie, Parabel. Parapie opens the door. Zyle takes a knee. It's just Godless remaining. Big nade comes in too. Couple more where that came from. Godless has clustered up in these situations before, and mate, unfortunately not this time for IHC. That's going to be game 4 ONIC. Parapie getting a huge elim count with 6 big ones on the board. That's going to be 11 in total for his team. Nick picking up a single, Jar Jar picking up a double, and Parabel picking up a double. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Esports County Pro Scrims. I'm Ganksy. I've been your host for this evening. If you haven't already, one last time, please do subscribe to that channel. Hit that notification bell. Like this video. I like you. You like me. Hit the like button. Love your work. IHC. Great stuff there. Zyle 6 elims as well. Huge elim count from Zyle. Godless 4, Icy 2, so that's 12 in total. Big numbers coming out from the boys from Mongolia, previous third place PMGC champions. Alter Ego getting in there as well. They had 11 big ones. Bigatron ION still top 5 team. They've been very consistent tonight. Great from them. Nero doing pretty well. Geek fam in there. Not any elims, but good to see him. DEWA United up there too. And you can see the rest of the scores here. Bigatron Red Aliens. They had a good kill count in this game. STALWART Esports getting a squad wiper. But yeah, and you can see here that the Zyle was all out. The best companion was Parapie, and Parapie was the finisher. So that's it for the scrims tonight. Hope you all enjoyed the show as much as I did. Yeah, great to see you back here. Always good reading the chat. I'll get some of the highlights of tonight. We've seen some insane gameplay, so we'll get some of the highlights on the channel very shortly for you. But I'm going to go to bed because I'm knackered. It's been a big day. It's been a big week. But we'll be back at it again real soon. So yeah, hope to catch you around for next time. We've got some big stuff on the way. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.